Jacob.
Hello, good evening, good afternoon. I hope you're doing well. Sorry about the delay, everyone. We're experiencing some technical difficulties. Hoping to hear back from Michael here very shortly, very soon. Hope you're all doing well. Didn't want to wait too much longer before we get straight into it. I want to say first off, big ups to everyone who's already here. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe to the channel. That's very huge, and it's free. Very much free. You don't have to pay a single dollar for that. So big ups that. I see we got Alexander in the house, keeping me on time as always. Appreciate you, Alex. Says we're late. That is true. We got 10-inch Alan Sibley in the house. Good evening, gents. No rush. How you doing, good sir? Appreciate you tuning in today on this beautiful Friday. It was raining earlier, cooled off real nice. It ain't too hot out for me tonight. I hope you're all doing well. Having a beautiful day over here myself. Mile High Hotspur says, big up everyone in the chat. Big up to you, sir. Thank you for being here. We might even have him pop on a little bit later, but that remains to be seen. But Jamie says, cool time to get a beer. That is correct. Didn't want to start without you having an adequate amount of beverage and or whatever your vice may be. I want you to enjoy. That's what this is all about. Big ups. Thank you for being in the house today, Jamie. Conte isn't banned. That is correct. That is one of the main topics I got today for you. So you're calling the shots today, Alex. I appreciate that. And Taj, what's up, my favorite people? Spurs of America. That's right. That's actually my father-in-law. Shout out Nick. He made that for me and Michael. So big ups him. Appreciate him for doing that. That's right, Alexander. Steak. Say it one more time for me. I got a little poll going. And I'm trying to get a little different with these polls. I feel like I could ask the same old, but I wanted to keep it light and just kind of ask the thoughts on Wolves. So far, 75% of you are saying easy dub. Okay. No one has said that we're going to lose. Looks like maybe one has said can't decide, and one has said you better pray that Adama Traore doesn't start. I mean, you better pray. Someone better get to praying. Big ups, Alexander. Big ups, Scott M. Says, enough with this idiot steak. Enough. I think that he's referring last night, actually, on the Hotspur Hood. Colin's Late Night Chill. We had a good time over there. Steak was getting a little brunt end of the deal there, but, you know, it's all love. It is all love. I got Colin calling me right now. Colin, if you're watching this, I know I cannot speak. He's now texting me if I can talk. I said, no, I'm streaming. But you know what? I'm going to drop Colin that StreamYard link if he wants to jump on in here. Again, apologies. We started late. We got no Michael for right now. He's having some technical issues. But I want to also say, before we get to the 5-minute mark, put this down below. This is the link to our new way to subscribe to the channel. If you do want to do a monetarily value and be a supporter, we got our patrons. 2 members now in the 10-inch club. We got Queen Ellie, Tottenham Till I Die. She's the first member of the official 10-inch club of United Spurs of America. And then my buddy, my good friend who I've known since I was 5 years old, Faraz, he signed up for the 10-inch club as well. You can sign up for the 10-inch club. There's also... if you want to just be a part of the official sponsors club, you could do that too. We also got the Anchor Club. You can see their names below. I'll run through them real quick. We got obviously Queen Ellie, Tottenham Till I Die, again in the 10-inch club. And Faraz is also a member of that 10-inch club. Pretty exclusive club there. The official sponsors club go James George, J. Co., Mile High Hotspur, that's Leo COYS, the one and only Scott M., whose comment I still have down below. And then our Anchor Club members, we got C Cubed, Jadank, and Alex Wood. I believe that's all, which we're trying to move everything away from Anchor. We're trying to move everything to Patreon. So we're working on that. We're still in the middle of it. So big ups to our Anchor Club members, the soon to be dissipated Anchor Club members. Let's see. And Taj, we'll see We will see our passionate gaffer on the touchline. Well, I guess let's talk about it, y'all. This is the first thing. When I was creating these little banners, I was like, what are we going to talk about? And one of the old ones I had was Conte versus Tuchel. I mean, obviously, this was a very good talking point after the game. There was a lot of antics. We all know. We've seen it a million times. But the news has broken today that Tuchel banned and Conte can. Conte can do whatever he wants. He will be on the touchline for Wolves. I will say, though, admittedly, I wasn't too concerned to have just Ryan Mason personally, because Ryan Mason's just going to echo the same things that Antonio Conte's been telling him to echo, quite frankly. So I wasn't too concerned, but I feel like a little bit of justice has been served. I don't know. Please, in the chat, if you're here, let me know. Is this justified? Were we, or did we simply just get away with something here? Because personally, Tuchel instigated this whole thing. He ran in front of Conte's touch line whenever they went up 2-1. He was also beefing with us when we equalized at 1-1. So I think there was definitely some bad blood. I think Conte was a little mad at him because, yes, you could say that first half we definitely got ran through and ran over. But I think we had the last laugh. I think Conte got under Tuchel's skin as well, and that played a definite factor in it. But please, let me know what you think in the chat. Did we get off scot-free? Or justice? Was it served? Was justice served? That's my question. I'll see what y'all think a little bit later on, but I just want to... What's up, Jamie? Yes, he done nothing. He was just like, let go of my hand, y'all. Please let go of my hand. Like I said, my personal feelings on the matter is I think justice was served because Tuchel was in the wrong. Now, part of me does say, hey, I would want to hold Antonio Conte too. I try and hold him close and say, look at me when I'm holding you close. But at some point, you got to be a professional, man, and just stop being a fanboy and stop trying to hold my man. So that's the way I see it. Let's see. We got some replies coming in. And Taj, I'll take what we can get. Who said justice was equal? In this case, it never usually is, right? And things are never usually just and correct. And I mean, I think everyone could say that. Personally, I love it, though. Ian Ferguson, big ups, Ian. Thank you for joining in today. Says, I saw that Tuchel's ban has been suspended, so maybe he'll be banned later on. I know he have requested an official hearing or a paper hearing, something like that, to I guess, go protest the ruling, but wait till the Lane game. I'm telling you, I cannot wait for that return fixture. I think the fans are going to be loud and proud, and we're really going to give them some hell. So I think it'll be tough for them. I think it'll definitely be tough for them. Scott M says it's fine either way. Conte wasn't free of doing nothing wrong, but Tuchel instigated. That's very true. I have a hard time saying Conte's, did anything wrong though. I look at it back, and all I see is just a passionate man. So maybe I'm biased. I'm usually biased. I'm gonna be honest. I'm usually biased. Yeah, I'm usually biased. There's actually some quotes that I wanted to read from Antonio Conte that some of you may or may not have. Let me go ahead and I'll share my screen so you're not just looking at me, because honestly, I'm a little bit tired of looking at me right now. Let's see. I'll share this. Shout out Football London, them lads out there. Let's see here. We all know Christian Romero, he's got the knock. Apparently it's not as bad as they said. Big shout out Ali Gold, always keeping us up to date. But let's see, what did you make of your FA charge and how will you respond to it? He says, I see that FA made us, both coaches, more soft charge, and we have to accept and have respect for every decision. But I think this type of situation can happen. It's not the first time, and it won't be the last time that two coaches are not in the right way or do not agree. To me, that's pretty poignant. That says a lot about kind of where he's at with it all. But you know what? I don't care. I really don't care. To me, Conte did nothing wrong, man. He did nothing wrong. Well, That was what I wanted to read by that. There was also this here in regards to transfer news. This was yesterday that I read this on football.london. It says, we are okay, but if someone goes away, for sure another player has to come, especially if some players want to go play regularly. It's difficult to keep them here, but at the same time, it has to be very clear that if a player wants to go play, I have to replace this player. This is very important. I like this part right here. I have to replace this player. This is very important. We need to have a squad capable to face a lot of games until November. This is very important for me. This is very important for me. This is very important. This is a I mean, when I read things, I see if there's common things here going on, and this sounds important that we need to get a little bit more business done. Now, I know this is also some business that I personally was calling for. I was saying that we needed more outgoings whenever we were making some of these signings, like, Destiny Udogie, which I think is a great signing for the future. But personally, I really wanted to see the ostracized players, if you will, the players that we left behind when we went to Korea. That was a very telling point for me on kind of where these players stood, and you've seen it. Lo Celso, Villarreal. Today, Spurs official tweeted that Ndombele, in fact, has gone. That he is gone. So that's good news, I think. That's something that we are all asking for. That me specifically, I was asking for. So I want to know how everyone else feels about it. Ndom gone to Napoli. Big ups for him. I think that's a really great opportunity for him, honestly. And if you saw any of the videos of everyone, they were pretty happy about that. But they're pretty excited to have him in there. Speaking of excited to have, we do have one of the official sponsors of the channel, the one and only Leo COYS from Mile High Hotspur. How are we doing, Leo?
What's up, my man? Awfully lonely, awfully lonely.
It was, and I was like, man, I bet you everyone's getting damn tired of listening to just me go blah blah blah. So I appreciate you tuning in. We're holding it down, Michael. I know this. I'm trying to keep it. I'm reining it in. If you watch any of the Jake pop up with Jacob or the late night chills over on the Hotspur Hood, I try to go out of bounds a little bit on those shows. I try to expand a little, if you will.
Yeah.
But Michael's not here. I think someone's got to be the adult in the house. So I'm trying to be that. I'm keeping it tame, Leo. How are you feeling? I
Well,
was just talking about a little bit about the Tuchel. He got banned one game and Conte did not. Then I was also talking a little bit about Ndombele's official. He has gone to Napoli. Goodbye. Kisses. Oh, you blow him kisses. He deserves some
I'm
kisses.
that happy to see that guy gone, bro.
You
Two
blow him
of them.
kisses. That's fair.
And then one for Winksy.
Hey, no, we save that one, put it in a bottle, and seal it up tight because we need that one. We need to save that one. Intaj, is it at home for our next meeting with Chelsea? Yes, it is. Intaj, at least unless it's like Carabao or FA Cup or something that we meet them before. But yes, it will be at the Lane, and it will be a hell of a time. It's going to be almost, I'm gonna say, as heated as the North London Derby last year.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that, Leo, or am I out of line?
No, that's honest. That's an honest shout. Honestly, I don't know if it's because of the way Arsenal have kind of not been that close to us. The North London derby definitely is always going to be like the game. But Chelsea is starting to give them a run for their money, bro. At least in my honest opinion, I think that London derby there is definitely they're going blow for blow as far as which one is like the main derby.
Yeah. I mean, hey, anything to spice up a little. I mean, it's
Yeah.
already a rivalry, right? Because everyone hates us. I always see these memes come out anytime we play Chelsea, West Ham, or Arsenal. There's always memes of like how they all love on each other when any of them play us because they all just hate us the most and they all
Yeah.
value us as like their rivals. So to me, it's good to put on a little bit of bad blood. It's good to keep things fresh, keep things frisky and neat.
Yeah.
So that's always
I mean, and let's be real, bro. Chelsea's more relevant right now than Arsenal is. You know what I mean? So sometimes the rivalry loses a bit of spice if one team is just not as relevant as the other.
hmm
Let's just say if Arsenal was to get relegated and we're in the Premier League, I mean, what kind of rivalry is that then going to be when once it's a drastic measurement. Don't get me wrong, but that's where I'm getting at is the different
Yeah.
levels of the quality here against our opposition.
So you're not concerned about Wolves. Did you vote on the poll? I made
I
a little
did,
poll. I'm
I
doing the
did.
polls. I think the polls are fun. Maybe I'm a
Yep.
nerd like that. I think polls are fun. Kind of poll the room and also kind of gives you a sense of like who's here, who's interacting, who's just keeps you on in the background. But thoughts on Wolves? Let's see. We've got some more votes coming in. We have 13 total votes. So help me with the math here, Leo.
Okay.
62% say easy dub. So I'm gonna say that's at least 7 because it's more than half. I'm gonna say 7 votes. So out of 13 votes, 62% say easy dub. No one has said an L. No one thinks we're gonna lose. I love it. 31% says can't decide, and then
Yeah.
8% says pray Adama does not start. Which I mean, I had to put that last one in there. Come on, but
Is that
31%
one
says
vote
can't
there for
decide.
him?
What's that?
Yeah. Was that one vote for the don't play Adama?
Yeah, it's likely probably one
Yeah.
vote.
Yeah. That's not my vote.
You're not worried if Adama plays?
No.
No, not a
No.
lot of people are. Not a
No.
lot of people are, man. Let's see. Jamie says, I think the bust up will gel the players together even more to fight for Conte. I agree, and
Yeah.
that was something that I kind of was saying immediately after it happened. Like I was really pleased with the draw. I was really happy. But then at the same time, once that happened, I was ready to run through a wall. I was ready for another 90 minutes versus them jerks. You know what I mean? I was ready to run things. So I can only imagine it was the same for the players. You saw Doherty with his injured ass. He was up there trying to fight too. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Richarlison was like, "That's the man," pointing him out. "That's the man.
I
Go
saw
find
that
that
part too,
man."
bro. That was lovely.
I mean, it's vibes, bro. I think the vibes are getting immaculate, but I also think this thing with Romero, whether it's 1 game, 2 game, 3 game, 4 game, this ain't gonna be the only time he's out a game at least. So we're gonna need somebody to come in my opinion. Wikipedia in the house. Big up Wikipedia. I don't know if it was your debut Wikipedia, but we had John pop up with Jacob, and that was a good time. Only thing Conte did wrong was not tripping Tuchel.
Yeah.
I hope you saw his Instagram post. I know you did, Leo. I put it
Yeah.
on. I started an Instagram, which you were one of the first followers, Leo. Big up to you.
Of course, my
Started an
man.
Instagram for the channel, United Spurs of America. You can find us on the Instagram there. But I posted that there, what he had on his story. And he said pretty much something to the same effect, like, "You're lucky I didn't trip you, son." Wikipedia says, "Leo, what's up?" Tricky
What's up, my
one.
man?
Previously, Sam Lee, how you doing? Is it any coincidence that Tanguy has gone to Napoli, the home of pizza? I did not know that Napoli was the home of pizza, my friend. Thank you for that. I kind of want to go to Napoli now. I'm not gonna lie. What's your
I'm a
favorite
fan of
pizza?
pizza, bro.
What's your favorite pizza?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh man. It honestly depends what day of the week, bro. Sometimes I like a cheese pizza if it's made good. Sometimes I just gotta have me some bacon on some pepperoni. But I got a question for you about pizza.
Mm.
Pineapple on a pizza or no?
I mean, it's not. If you put jalapenos on the pizza, it's actually a nice combatant to the jalapeno. If you kind
Yeah.
of like that contrast in flavor, um, I don't have a problem with it. I don't care. The way I see it, put whatever the hell you want on your pizza. Pizza's meant to be enjoyed, as is most food. So that's the way I
Yes.
see it. Alexander Hilton says Bournemouth wants Winks. I hope they do. And I'm also curious why they got like the marquee game against Arsenal and why we got 5:30 a.m. kickoff in the States and not 10:30. Trying to wrap my head around that.
That's
But big
typical,
up.
bro. That's typical.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up. But big ups, Alex. I hope you're right. You got a source out there in the Cherry Land that can confirm this because they should have done it a month ago. They should have got Winks in preseason. They could have trained him, and then we also could have given that number 8 jersey to Basuma. What's up, IVX? Says this is a better test than Southampton to see where the squad really is. I hope to see Longley, Sanchez, Spence, and Basuma put to the test. I agree with that wholeheartedly. This is actually a really good point because this is something that I was thinking coming into this game. Like Chelsea, they're up here. I mean, respect due, no offense. Southampton, they're a little bit, a little bit further back. But Wolves, I've said they're a top 10 half type of team this year. Their midfield's put together very well. They just Jimenez is out. I know he's been out a couple times, but this is a very good point, Ivy. You were so right. This is going to be such a much better test than Southampton. Won't be as hard of a test as Chelsea, so maybe we can really get the boys going. That's what my hope is. Ian Ferguson, Conte is going to get the same reception at White Hart Lane as Maximus did in Gladiator. Let's go. I love that movie.
Yeah, that's a good comparison there, huh?
Yeah, I love that movie. Russell Crowe's amazing. I love me some Russell Crowe. Big up Alan says, so has Mike's puppy chewed through a wire or peed on his keyboard? I don't know. He did say he was having some PC issues. So maybe that dog did something. Maybe that dog didn't. I don't know. Big up. Hopefully his puppy didn't do nothing crazy. Cheers, Cubes. Looky here, Benny Boy's in the house. That's right. A family member, a sponsor, a brethren, except for in November.
That's all gravy, baby. That's all gravy.
Except for in November. But we'll get to that on another time. Pop up with Jacob sometime and we can hash it out, Leo. You already know. Benny doesn't like pizza, only bangers and mash. Pizza's too American and Italian for him. Oh no, come on. Oh, you're already getting it. You don't get no breaks from it, do you, Leo?
That's okay. Cube, shouldn't you be somewhere else right now?
She should be right here, tuning in to United Spurs of
I'm just
America,
saying.
showing love. Nah, she's here. Bob Spur TV, big up you beautifully average-looking people. A pizza needs to taste of pizza. Maximum 2 ingredients. For me, it's ham and rocket lettuce. Yummy. Do you know what rocket lettuce is? I don't know what rocket. For me, I'm a very simple man when it comes to pizza. There's always got to be pepperoni. That's a must. If there's not pepperoni on it, I'm not saying I won't like it because pizza's hard to mess up. But I'm a pepperoni. Either sometimes it, like you said, depends on the day of the week, depends how things are going. Am I celebrating? I might do some jalapenos. I feel spicy. Jalapenos and pepperoni, a nice little combo. Also, if I'm feeling subtle, I'll just put some mushrooms on there because mushrooms and pepperoni, they go real well together. Maybe a little hot sauce on top, a little Cholula or Tapatio. Tapatio is my shit.
Some Valentina.
I fuck with Valentina,
like
too.
Valentina?
I like Valentina, but more for like eggs. I like
Okay.
Valentina for my breakfast foods. I'm a hot sauce guy, bro. I can talk hot sauce all day. Trying to keep this on Wolves, but I can talk
Hold
hot
on.
sauce all
I'm
day.
interested to see what rocket lettuce is.
Yeah. Bobspur, please let us know, what is rocket lettuce? Here comes trouble, and his name's Bobspur. We already know. Neto
yeah.
on Sanchez. Big up Mo. Never a foul. I've been on there a couple times. They talk a lot about Big Six teams. So if you're just interested in good banter about Big Six teams, they have really, really good guests from all over the place tuning in. Mo's actually from Texas, so big up Mo. He's repping the Lone Star State.
Yeah.
So
I
big
actually
up to you,
stumbled
brother.
across their channel, bro, because I seen you were
Yes,
on there.
I saw you
so I
sub.
subbed.
Yeah,
I subbed. So
you hear that, Mo? You had me on. My brethren. Oh, sorry, this way. My brethren. He subbed.
Yeah.
It's all love. It's love in the house,
Yeah.
and I appreciate that. Mo says this is going to be a tough one, and you're definitely right. This is not going to be an easy win. A lot of people, I've also heard some people dangling around. Wolves may even get top 6. I don't think they're far off it. They get this new signing they also brought in. Who knows? I know he probably won't play versus us. He might get like a substitute appearance or something. But Neto on Sanchez has me worried. Sanchez in general has me worried. Trying to save it up a little bit just in case Michael does come, so we can save some of this talk for when Michael gets here. But until then, I'm just trying to. I appreciate everyone being here first off and foremost. Let's see. Alan Sibley says, "Winks to Bournemouth. Do they need to hire? Do they need to hire out the deck chairs on the beach? Do they need someone to hire out the deck chairs on the beach? Where's Bournemouth? Is it by the beach? Do you know where Bournemouth is? You England fan? You're an England fan. Tell me where Bournemouth is."
It's right near the beach, boy.
Let's go. Big up, Alan. I don't know why they'd want Winks, but you know what? I've always felt like Winks should go to like a lower Premier League level team or like a championship team that's pretty likely going to get promoted again. Maybe one of those seesaw clubs. I always think that that's kind of his level. No offense to the guy. Big ups. He's been, captain Tottenham since he's, came out the womb. But it's time to move on. It's time for him to actually get some playing time. That's my.
Jacob,
What do you
and
think of Wings?
yeah, can I just piggyback off of some of the stuff that they're saying about Winksy and how you just commented? Dude, a Bournemouth is not a bad shout for a Winksy. You know what I mean? They're up and coming. They don't really have that big name. Not saying Winksy would be that big name, but Winksy has a lot of experience. You know, playing Champions League, playing Premier League. If he was to go to a team like Bournemouth, I can see something like a Sissoko to Watford. You know, automatically becoming a captain. I know that's. I mean, I might get some stick for this, but if he goes down to a Championship team, bro, it's like the homie Parker alluded to the other day. He has the potential to be a main figure in a team. He has the potential to be a captain. You know, he plays a position where a captain, where he could definitely be a captain. You know, it's just, does he have the voice? Does he have the cojones? Does he have, just, is he built for that, or is he just going to be mediocre for the rest of his career?
I mean, that's a great question, bro. That's why I love having you on. If you haven't already, go subscribe. Mile High Hotspur, Leo COYS, the one and only in the house. Um, Big ups, Alan. Let's see. Cube says, "Don't hate Benny. I'm loyal as fuck. Unlike some people, Benny. All love, all rivalry love. Rocket lettuce tastes like grass," says Alex Hilton. Too bad it doesn't taste like steak. I mean, like Ian Ferguson. Rocket lettuce is arugula over. Okay, arugula.
Oh, okay.
I know about the arugula. I know all about the arugula. Big ups. Let's see. Bob Spur. Bobby Valentino, legend.
Oh, yes.
Mashed pie and liquor. What's going on? I don't know what that is. Leon. Oh. Because I said Valentina, the hot sauce.
Valentina, yeah.
Okay, I was like, wait, what?
I don't
Leo,
think
Valentina has too much.
Has liquor. I mean, vinegar in it.
Too much
It doesn't
vinegar.
taste like vinegar, does it?
Most hot sauce has a little bit of vinegar, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I get that, bro. And I can't stand vinegar. I do. Yeah, no. He knows his cocktails and his mixes, bro.
No, I can't stand the smell. My wife uses vinegar to clean. I cannot stand the smell, bro.
Oh, that's right, bro. My wife does too, bro.
Some all natural holistic crap. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mo, big up Mo, says, I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but I'm gonna do it. Guida's gonna start. Guidas. Yeah. Guida's gonna. I mean, that's a new signing. Let's see it, bro. They have a solid midfield. I've been saying it. They also, that Kilman dude's not too bad there on their back line. I think that they're a pretty solid squad. This is gonna be a big time. Alexander Ellie crying right now. Højbjerg getting sold. I don't know if he's gonna be sold. You think he's gonna be sold? I don't think he's gonna be sold. Whiskey Peter Bournemouth on the South Coast. Thank you. So you were right, Leo. You were right. You said by the beach.
Right near the beach.
We got a question for England's #1 fan. Can you look the Queen directly in the eye?
You cannot.
Until
she says, "Look me in the eye, young man." You guys, I just like the England team. That's it. You know what I mean? I don't dive into the politics and stuff like that.
I know we're not. We're teasing you here, buddy. I hope you know it's all in love.
Ah, come on, man. My skin's thick, bro.
Speaking of thick, Alan Sibley says Spurs to win 3-1. Hell yeah. I think, bro, I definitely see us conceding goal. I want to get predictions later because I know it's a rabbit hole we could definitely run down. We're coming up here on the 30-minute mark. Almost caught up with these comments. Big up everyone in the chat, first and foremost. Big up Q for being in the chat. I agree. Winks could go down to Championship League. Or like I thought Fulham would come in for him. I thought they were starting to put something together. They might want a little more Premier League proven players. And not saying he's proven much, but he's proven he can at least play, I guess, in the Premier League. Kinda. Question mark-ish. I mean, he was all right.
Who knows? He might go down to the champion. I mean, if he was to go to the championship, bro, he could probably ball on those players down there. We don't know, you know.
I mean, Skip balled on him. He was on Team of the Year for Norwich.
Yeah.
So hey, and he's not as good as Winks, or Winks is not as good as Skip. So I think that Winks could definitely do. Maybe he could grow. He's still young, bro. He's like what, 25, 26?
That there, I don't know.
I'm not.
If you ask me, I think
he's not that old.
I think the problem with Winksy is just he's his own worst critic, and I think he can't like surpass that. You know, I just don't think that like he's got it in him
You got to break that, bro.
to
That's just
grind it
weak
out.
mentality. That's just weak
Yeah,
mentality.
yeah,
And you know what helps a weak mentality is confidence and a good run at things. We've all been down
yeah,
and out. We've all doubted ourselves. We've all questioned our place in society, or like what we're doing with our life and our existence in this universe, right? Like at some point,
yeah.
you've pondered these things. But at the end of the day, you got to like put your best self forward and continue to strive to be your best self you can. That's just my opinion. So Winksy, if you watch this, big ups to you, brother. I know we hate on you a lot because you're backwards passing and you're timid on the ball and you're a little afraid, and you just need some good run at things and some good things to come your way. So I hope that happens, buddy. Kevin Williams, what's up, Kev? Big ups. Thanks for tuning in today. Good evening, Spurs fans. I really don't want Højbjerg to leave. He gives so much to the team. Winks has to move on. He's not good enough. I'm going for 3-0 with Kane to break the record for most goals. I love it. That's a hell of a prediction, buddy. I
Yeah.
love it.
Jacob, did we miss something? Is there a rumor
Højbjerg.
about Hoiberg?
I heard Madrid. The only thing I've seen is that Madrid was trying to replace Casemiro.
Casemiro? Okay.
Casemiro, yeah. That's the only thing that I
So right
heard.
now it's just rumors for
Someone,
now.
hey,
Hopefully.
in the chat, please tell me if I'm wrong. If you heard something else, oh, that's what I heard. That's the only thing I've seen was that they were
Yeah.
trying to get that they were looking into him to fill that role that Casemiro's leave behind.
Yeah.
Big up Bobby K and Three Spurs Boys says big up Jacob Leo and everyone in the chat. Come on, you Spurs. Yes, but no handshake. Cajones is definitely something that Winksy has been missing. Sometimes he leaves it at home before games. That is very true. No such thing as rocket lettuce. Rocket and lettuce are two separate things. Cubes, don't remind me. Do not remind me. Jacob struggling to stay on topic without his chaperone, Michael
Well,
Ramirez.
now you're the chaperone today, bro. Remember you said it. You're the chaperone now.
I'm trying, but like these
You're doing
things
good,
are
bro.
okay.
You're the
Thank you.
chaperone.
I appreciate that, buddy. Bosworth says Rocket is from the lettuce family, just like hamburger is from the ham family.
Ah, yeah. Makes
Okay.
sense.
Uh, Big up, 10-inch. Yes, sir. Big up. 21-0 Spurs. Emerson hat trick is still on. Lloris Rabona. Alexander always has the most. I'll put it up there because if you tune into Bobby K and Three Spurs Boys, there's times that the Dyer lover of the two, he will say that Dyer is going to have a hat trick. Hey, he was almost correct. He was a third of the way there on opening day, so
Yeah.
he's not. He may hit one of these days. Just make it a little more realistic. I think it'll hit. Cubes. Still can't believe nobody's gone in for Reguilon yet. How did
Good
Ndombele get
comment.
loaned out before Reggie? That's actually a really good. That's a good question.
That is.
Because Reguilon, here's my take on Reguilon. We thought he was a lot better than I think he actually is, just because when we played four at the back, Ben Davies at left back was really not it. Was really not what you wanted to see. So when he came in, it was like, oh, this guy can actually get up and get back. He was kind of questionable on defense, but he could get up and he had his energy and he played with pace, and that was all fun and good, right? But I think we saw when Antonio Conte came in, he just didn't really fit, and he missed a lot of chances, had a lot of opportunities. He worked himself into good positions. Look, he's not a bad player by any stretch of the imagination. I just don't think in an Antonio Conte scheme, tactical
Yeah.
situation, I don't think his best attributes are utilized in the way that he would like them to be utilized. So I think a La Liga or even like a lower tier Premier League team that run a slower, like a four at the
Brighton.
back. Brighton, they need a Cucurella replacement.
Yeah.
So hey,
Is he fast, bro? Is Reggie fast? I mean, it's not like I don't remember, but like, is he visibly fast on?
visibly faster than Ben Davies? I will say that.
Yeah.
He's quick, and I don't know if I'd say he's like
It's
the
almost a shame that it
fastest.
didn't work out with Reggie, bro. Honestly.
I mean, honestly, when him and Bale got loaned to us, I was super excited. And then when we
Yeah.
picked up his options, I was super excited about that as well.
Yes.
But it's just, I mean, if he doesn't work in Antonio Conte's situation, I'm sorry, as much as I love you, you gotta go, buddy.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Gotta cut ties with you. I
You
agree.
gotta go. Jamie, we need to keep and add. Yes, we do. Like I said earlier, that Antonio Conte quote speaks volumes, right? It's like, come on, y'all. Come on. Real Madrid sniffing around Hoyes. Yes, that is correct. Yes, there are rumors that Real is looking at PEH. If Spurs were wanting to sell, that's the kind of move you make early in the window. I agree. I think he's dug his heels in and he's got his position here. If we made that move, I would be shocked. I'm just going to put it that way. I think he's slowly solidified his spot in the 11, quite frankly. I think Bentancur has left more to question when we're looking at working in Bissouma to a starting 11. That's just my personal feeling. I think it's a good debate topic, and we could have it here. We almost had it
Can I
there
just say
last
something
night.
real fast about that, my homie?
Yeah, of course.
I don't see it happening. And just real quick, for one reason, we're not strapped for cash. I don't think we need the money. Now, if we were in a spot where like we needed to make up a lot of money, then I could totally see Real Madrid just buying him, or I guess the real thing to say is I could see Tottenham getting rid of him. But yeah, he's a
Yeah.
mainstay in our starting 11. And as we
Helped us
know,
get
Ali comes up
Champions
with some
League.
good stats about him. So yeah,
I do have some good stats.
he's
I can share those stats if you would like to hear those stats. I do got some good stats on Pierre, at least in regards to the Chelsea game. That to me help the argument that why he deserves to start. Quite frankly, five less touches and five less giveaways for Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in comparison to Bentancur. Bentancur had five less touches, excuse me, and five more giveaways.
yeah,
So
and you can't be having that in the midfield right there, bro.
But see, the thing is, you do that, but if you pass the ball accurately, that's another thing. You know what? I'm gonna pull it up. So Pierre-Emile Højbjerg versus Chelsea says 56 touches and he lost possession 7 times. Bentancur 51 touches, lost possession 12 times. So that's 5 less touches, 5 more giveaways. Okay, so that's fine. That's okay. Kulu had 23 touches and 10 giveaways. Kane had 37 touches and 10 giveaways. Son had 29 touches and 12 giveaways. That wasn't good. Our front three was atrocious, and we all know it. But when we're looking at the midfield, the next thing I would look at, okay, well, how is his passing? How is Bentancur versus Højbjerg's passing? Because clearly one had to be more accurate than the other. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, 34 of 38. That's 89% passing. So he had 4 bad passes that didn't get connected. Bentancur, 27 of 37. That's 73%. That's 10 passes that didn't get to the target. I'm not saying Bentancur is bad.
Right.
Bentancur is a fantastic player, and he is one of the reasons why we got Champions League last year, among a multitude of other reasons. But he played a big role in that, and he definitely brings us something that fucking Winks never brought us, quite frankly, and that Skip is unable to bring us because he's fucking injured all the time. I love Skippy, but he's hurt all the time for me, and it's unfortunate to see. I want to see him get right because I think there's a huge talent there. Kev Williams says, I'm so looking forward to seeing Perisic, Richarlison, and Bissouma getting game time. They are top players. Come on, you Spurs. They are top players. I'm so ready. Michael knows this. I don't know if he's tuned in, but Bissouma, I'm so excited for Bissouma. Perisic, every time we see him, he shows us this is what a quality wingback looks like. This is what the wingback position is supposed to look like. That's how I see it. When Richarlison, when he came on, I don't think he should start. I'm gonna say that right now. I still think the job is Kulusevski's to lose. That's just my take on it. Now, when he came on in the game, though, versus Chelsea, the attitude, the mentality of the team shifted. We played more dirty, more raw. He was pressing high up the field, whereas we saw Bentancur doing that not very well in the first half. So I thought he added something. So I definitely love Richarlison coming off the bench and bringing that kind of that extra mentality that we need when we're kind of getting a little flat. So I'm looking forward to it too, Kev. I like a lot of our signings. I do think we need at least one more big signing. I know it's late. It's late in the window, but Bobby Cade, dire lover, my delusional child. Hey, we all got love. When it comes to Heung-min Son, he can never do no wrong, in my opinion. I don't care. You could show that he had 3 own goals, and I'll argue why he was still better than X, Y, and Z. That's just because I love the man, and I support your kid loving who he loves, Bobby. Cube, get up. Oh, yeah. Cube says Reggie is fast. Was one of the fastest in the squad, actually. And I don't think he was like the fastest, but like he was quick. I mean, like, again, when we had Ben Davies there, and then he came in and was like, okay, he's a lot faster. He can get up. He can play. So, I hope it works out. He's just not suitable in this scheme, and it's unfortunate. But we got to move on. We've got a lot of wing backs at this point. Reguilon lost like 5 yards of pace when he started. IV, he might be the fastest, is what IV says. So some people think he might be the fastest. There we go. Reggie is very quick, but not much direction. Yeah, he's got a lot of high pace. Again, I don't know about the fastest, but he was to me like an annoying chicken with its head cut off, just like always like clucking around you, and you're like, get out here, and damn chicken keep coming up pecking at you, and you're like, how you pecking at me? You ain't got a damn head, you headless chicken. But that's just me. He's got something, but I always wanted him to calm down, just like take a breath, Reggie, and make a play. And to me, he's just, that high motor, that might be what drives him. Who knows? Let's see. Scott M says, if we sold PEH, it would be my favorite move of the window. But we are not that lucky. Scott M, I love you,
Big
buddy.
up, Scott M.
Big up, Scott
Big
M.
up, my man.
Big up, Scott M. I'll argue about the Pierre until I die, but Alexander, get PEH and get Barella. Alex would be doing knee slides. That Winks could be starting. Who? You, Alex? You're doing knee slides? Are you speaking in third person? I don't understand, buddy. But big up Steak Basuma. Lucas is definitely faster, but just as directional. Oh man, how far they have fallen. What's up, Chris? Big ups to you, good buddy. Says big up, lads. Everyone in the chat, big ups to you. I hope you're well, my friend. Thanks for tuning in today. Sorry if I got to your comment a little late. Damn, that was 5 minutes ago that you commented that. I'm running behind on these. Y'all, big ups to all y'all. My eye test saying that Bentancur has been the better player. That's fair. You're allowed to say that. Let's see. Tricky one. Not a massive fan of stats. They don't tell you the difficulty or quality of passes, etc. This is a very fair point. And whenever I made this point on another stream, can't remember where it was, but whenever I made this point about those statistics, like, well, yeah, all his passes were accurate because he's just constantly passing it to the closest man next to him, which, to be fair, is probably the case in some. Again, this is a very solid point, tricky one. I've always said that your eyes are going to tell you a story, the stats are going to tell you a story, and the truth is in the middle. You know what I mean? That's just always how it is. So like some of the stats are going to be like superlatives and like superfluous, but some of the stats are actually going to tell you a story. And I think that for me, when I look at the amount of touches versus possession loss, that's just for me, like, regardless of what happened, how difficult it was, how many times did you lose the damn ball? How many times
there's no manipulating those ones.
Yeah. And I think it's a good debate, and we're in a good position that we're like, who should start? Bentancur wasn't god awful, but he wasn't great. So maybe this person, but then the person that comes in for him or Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, maybe they're not as good. So then we're like, okay, we want Bentancur again because now he's good. This is a good problem to have. We're in a very good position. Definitely a lot better than last season. I think Ivan should start over Cesc, take him out at the 60th minute if he's not fully fit, and we have a lead. I would definitely think about starting Ivan Perisic over Sessegnon. Leo, I'm going to get your predicted 11 a little bit later on, and I want everyone else's a little bit later on as well. Skip was just unlucky with this injury.
I agree with Jamie here.
It sucks, man. It sucks.
Yeah. He definitely got a knock in training.
You said he got
caught. No. And the way Sessegnon put his studs through that player the other weekend, I was like, man, I wonder if it was Sessegnon that did that to Skippy in practice too. He just going full fledged with the tackles, but still just an accident, from what I understand. And so hopefully, I hate to say that it's like some sort of injury voodoo that he has, but the first one, yeah, was kind of messed up how they didn't give him his surgery in time, and then it kind of prolonged it. And then he came back and right away caught this injury. So I think it's unlucky injury for Skippy. At least that's what my heart hopes.
I mean, he's been unlucky in the past. I'm going to get through some of these more comments. I see Bobspur says space for another one. Hit you up on WhatsApp, my friend. You can check it out there. If we sell, wait, sorry, I skipped one. IV Bentancur is, in my opinion, a slightly better Højbjerg, but he is having a slow start to the season, like a few of our players. Fair. Finally, have rotation and 5 subs to push everyone.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful take because I feel like it's not throwing our players under the bus. It's not saying, he's shit, fuck this guy and that. And I feel like a lot of times we get so heavy this way, heavy that way. And I think that this is a really good take. Bentancur is quality. Now, when he came in last season, I was like, damn, I like him better than Højbjerg. And this is no offense to Højbjerg. I just thought he added a dimensionality to our little thing we had going. I think he's a quality player. There's something in there. Unfortunately, He is having a slow start. A few players are having a slow start. But now it's time to see, okay, who else? Who's not going to have a slow start? We can't keep slow start. We can't slow start. It's just like not an option. This is a very good take. Big up, IV. Solid take.
Yeah.
Great take.
Good comment.
Wikipedia. If we sell the Viking, we had better get that really good number 10 they've been looking for. What? We had better get that really good number 10. I don't know what that
saying
means.
if we do get rid of him, then we better get a Cam.
We need it. I'm not afraid of putting fucking Kulu at the 10 and putting someone up. If you can get someone like a Tomatori or someone like get a good winger and you can bring him in, and then you can move Kulu into that number 10. I don't
just
think
put Richarlison on the right. We already have him.
You can bring in someone like that or whatever, but let's see. Cube says Jacob's twang has officially showed up. My twang, that I try to keep it under wraps, but you know what? Sometimes it slips out. Tricky one, agreed. Re Reggie, think he gets too hyped up, leading to errors. Exactly. You need to calm down, son. You need to calm down. Box office, Alex. Oh, Alex, THFC. Is he a Winx fan? I didn't know. Big ups. CQ. XG takes into consideration difficulty. Tricky one is what she says. Space for another one, Bobspur. Yes. There's always room for you, buddy. We await your arrival. Jamie, it was Emerson. Who was Emerson? What did he do?
Oh, I think Emerson was the one that put his studs into Winksy. Or to Winksy, to Skippy.
Bro, Emerson had some cheeky fouls on... there was a training video that came out like right after we assigned someone. Who was it? And they had the ball and he slid in like double foot in training. I was like, damn, Emerson, chill. Don't need.
Can I ask you a question real fast, bro? And I don't mean to go off topic at all, but just because they brought up Emerson,
yeah,
he's holding his weight, bro, right? So far, can we say that we've had mistakes made by Emerson that really effed us in the long run?
I'll put it this way: if you look at that Chelsea game, our 2 biggest problems were our wingbacks.
Okay.
In my opinion. And then next, I'm looking at the front 3 doing their disappearing act, their little mime. Woohoo, I'm over here. No, I'm not. But, it was hard, right? Because they were playing physical. They were kind of locking them down and marking Son and really putting their hands on my mans, and I didn't like that.
Yeah.
But Emerson,
Chelsea's press out of the was 2, amazing, bro.
Exactly. But I thought Chelsea really targeted Sessegnon. I thought Reece James and Loftus-Cheek were treating him like they took his lunch money and they were playing keep away with his damn school bag. They were not. So they decided
to pick on Sess instead of Emerson.
And usually teams, I feel like, target Emerson because they know that's our weak spot. So I feel like maybe it wasn't as hard for Emerson, but in all fairness, I can't hate on what he did against Southampton. I can't hate on what he did against Chelsea because, quite frankly, he did a job versus Chelsea. He wasn't our worst player versus Chelsea. To me, Ryan Sessegnon was our worst player versus Chelsea. Ryan Sessegnon brought up a lot of questions that we must ask, that we must contemplate, that we must ponder as we glance over life in general. But I think Emerson's doing a role. I think he's
Yeah.
doing a role that maybe someone else could be doing better for sure. And we never got Antonio Conte's number one right wing back. We got Spence, which Conte said that's a Tottenham signing. Destiny
Yeah.
Udogie, however you say his last name, he said someone Arsenal fan. Come on, you Goonies. Big up Arsenal fan. Thanks for tuning in. Happy to have you in the house. Sorry you support the club you support, but I'm happy you're here. I enjoy the banter. You can always come in here and say, "Come on, you G's." I will not say the word because I do not believe they are that word. I believe they are the Gooner word. But let's see. Ian Ferguson, put Kulu at the 10, see how he does and explore options in January. Center back needs to be the priority. I've been saying we need another center back to come in. When the whole James Madison, Zaniolo thing was going on, to me, I was like, bro, we need a center back. What are we talking about Zaniolo and Madison for? That they'd be great. That's fine.
Yeah.
I want a center back. And then one by one, the center backs go. One by one, the center backs go. And it's just like, at what point do we pick up one of these guys? And we got Longley. Clementine can't even fucking play a game. Can't even fucking get fit. Had a whole ass preseason. Can't even get fit. Man. Alan Sibley.
Wusa.
Yeah, it gets me heated, bro. Clementine's soft, and I need to see something from him before I really get upset at the man because he hasn't really played for us, so it's hard for me to. I can't hate on him too much. Let me take that back. I can't hate on him too much. Alan says, "Have you got a special webcam just for you, Cube? Just for you, Cube? Probably talking to Cubes. Scott M makes sense. I meant a balance of play as brought. Okay, they're talking about XG. So Arsenal fan." Alan Silby says, not sure I want to see Jacob's twang. That's all I'm going to say about that, man. Come on now. You don't want to see my twang. I mean, people pay money to see twangs. I'm just going to say it. Cubes debating with Tricky. Twang equals accent. Alan Sibley, get your mind out of the gutter. I don't blame you, Alan. The minds belong in the gutter, and he is aware. Alan's a very savvy man, very smart man. He knows what he's talking about. Let's see here. I felt like I had this pulled up.
And also, too, you do have a tier that's basically named after the man. So
I do. And it is the
Yeah.
highest of tiers, the most elevated
Yeah.
of tiers you can have. The most... I don't even know. There's no words. Literally in the description I put, there's
It's top
no
shelf.
words
It's top shelf.
to
You know what I
describe.
mean? It's top shelf.
It's top shelf membership. It's called the exclusive BDE club. We have a 10-inch club though, Alan, and that's what we're talking about. The 10-inch club, you can be a part of that. Let me put that thing back at the bottom. If you'd like to be a supporter, we're coming up here on the hour mark. So this is a good point to say. If you'd like to be a official supporter of the channel, going over to patreon.com/United Spurs of America. I have the link pinned at the top of the chat. You can become a member now. We've got different tiers of membership, different benefits for each tier. And more things to come on those, especially. We're just getting this thing kicked off, so we're still in the baby stages. We're still in the infantile. What is it? What is the stage between tadpole before a tadpole gets its legs? It has its little nubbins. That's the stage. We got the little nubbins before you hit the toad stage. But yeah, it's down there.
Pre-toad.
Pre-toad. Patreon.com/United Spurs of America. Right now, we got 2 members of the 10-inch club, exclusive members of the 10-inch club.
Whoa.
Queen Ellie with Tottenham Till I Die, and Faraz, my lifelong buddy. We got a new 10-inch member. Leo COYS, 1882, just signed up for the 10-inch membership, and you should too.
It's
Leo
that
COYS,
easy, you
big
guys.
up.
If I just did it in 2 seconds, you guys could do it in 2
literally
seconds too. Show some
before I
love for
could
the
even
homies.
plug it. Before I could even
Just
plug
show
it,
some love
bro.
for the homies. They do good, you know. We're here because of them, so let's help them out.
Hey, I'm about to edit this little thing right here. Let me put you in Leo COYS, 1882. Officially, so you're in 2 tiers. You're occupying 2 different spaces. One as Mile High Hotspur. One is Leo COYS, 1882. Look at that. our patrons, 10-inch club. Queen Ellie taught him till I die. Leo COYS now of 1882. He did that in 30 seconds, and you can too. My good friend Faraz also in the 10-inch club. Official sponsors club, James George, J. Co., Mile High Hotspur. That's also Leo COYS, him and Parker Walls. You can check them out. Scott M., our good Canadian brethren. Our savvy Canadian brethren, if you will. And then our ever-elusive anchor club that will be dissipating shortly, but not yet. But we have Cubed, Jadank, and Alex Wood in that club, and you can be a part of the club now, too. FYI, says Wikipedia, when I mention dongs, I mean Vietnam's currency. Where did you say dongs? Where did you say dongs? I didn't see no dongs. But big ups, Wikipedia. Thanks again for joining that stream, man. That was a lot of fun. It was good to meet you too. Cubes, I'm trying to clean up my comments on this show, and it's challenging. Yeah, here's the thing. See, when Michael's here, it's a lot of fun to try and derail it, and like he kind of keeps it professional. We keep it 100 around here, but no Michael, and I'm easily distractible. So keep it tame. What's up?
I said, big up, Michael, wherever it is you're at right now, my man.
Well, I know where he's at. He's at home, and I know he has his puppy, his PC. If anyone builds computers around here, you know how much you value like your computer once you built it, once you like have used it, and you're starting to like get things, you want to upgrade it. He told me, you know, without revealing too much of his info, I mean, I don't think he really give a shit if I said it, but he was installing some kind of new drive on his PC, and now his PC won't like start up basically. And that was like an hour ago. That was like an hour before the show started that he said that. Excuse me. But so then I called him like at 12:30, right when the show's supposed to start. Like, hey man, what's going on? Is everything all right? And he's just like, man, my PC won't start, and he's really trying to get that thing going. So big up, Michael. Good luck. I hope you get it figured out because, bro, this show ain't the same without you. And Cube says, when it's Jacob alone, I'll try to clean it up. When Mike's on, I'll try to fuck it up. I appreciate the balance.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we provide. Speaking of balanced steak, hell yeah. Bob Spur, I don't know if you're here. I don't know how much longer we're going to keep going, but we're going to keep going because there's a couple more things we haven't even really previewed Wolves, and that's the whole damn show. But really, there's a few things I think we should talk about first. And this, to me, is something I'm just so happy this man gets banned and Conte does not. Do you have any thoughts on the fact that, like, do you think it was justice served? Do you think we got lucky? What's your take?
Look, man, where I'm from, if somebody grabs you like that, bro, and you don't do nothing, you're considered something. You're considered. You're considered.
I know we're the same in that mind, bro. And I'm saying, you hold me like that, you better be slow dancing me, you better be serenading me, or you better be ready to fucking throw down.
Yeah, because those is fighting actions there, bro.
And then you do this, boy, I'll punch you straight in that goofy ass eye of yours. You point.
You see Conte's eyes light up, bro, when like he like looked at his hand. He was like, "What the hell?" You know, like
let me
I don't know what
you
he was shouting at Tuchel, but dude, let me just say this on Tuchel's part. You know, and I'm not trying to big him up or nothing, but man, you're willing to do that to Antonio Conte? You're a savage. You know, like you that's one dude you do not want to cross. And I'm not saying that because he's a Spurs manager. I'm just saying because that dude looks like if he was not, you know, a professional sports figure, a professional figure, he'd probably be in some sort of mob, bro.
Bro, he is intimidating. I mean, his hair grew back. What else do you need to know? I mean,
his eyes, bro, just look like they could kill somebody, dude.
Straight up,
like a mean stare from him, like laser stare.
Bro, he's got that stare. I mean, think about if he was your dad and you like didn't like pick up your clothes or like clean up the room and you were supposed to. Comes in your room.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Dad.
Just burns a hole through the door.
Not enough Adama Traore mentions on this live stream. I'm trying to not mention it too much because it's already warm in this room I'm in, and I don't need it getting any steamier. Cubed, you've let us and Adama down, Jacob. I thought you were pulling the baby oil out, but you've been keeping it on the shelf. Here's the thing. I got really thrown off. And I got really thrown off that Michael wasn't here. Because I was ready to go off and continually bring up Adama and really derail the whole show and just make it all about meat patties and filling out the sleeves of shirts and just all the really fun things that I want to talk about. So that's what I was really hoping Bob's going to get in here. And while he's talking about football stuff, I can bring up, but what about Adama? And it'd be a lot of fun because, I mean, Leo, you know how I feel about Adama. Cubes, you know how I feel about Adama.
You know how I feel about Adama.
Yeah, you're a fucking hater. Everyone's a hater. Inthaj, oh man, the whole match was like drama on and off the pitch. It really was. I mean, what more could you want? Obviously, other than the win, but back and forth. They go up 1, we tie it. They go up 1-0, we tie it. And then their manager's mad at our manager. Let's fight. Come on. It was a great game. Big up, Inthaj. Thank you for being here from the beginning and still being here. Tom, Markkinen. Big up, Tommy. Tom, thanks for being here. I wish Conte had tripped him. Oh, man, I wish too. I was telling a little bit earlier, I was telling Leo that I started an Instagram for United Spurs of America. If you're on Instagram, United Spurs of America. That's all it is to it. That's the name. I put on there because on his Instagram story, he said he wished he tripped him. That would have been box office. That would have been hilarious. The gaffers took this to another level. That's a really good point. I want to come back to that, but before I do, Alan Silby, Jacob got soggy just thinking. I really did. My back's a little wet right now. I can't lie. Jacob adulting right now. I don't know if I like it. Cubes, I'm trying to hold. Right now, I'm like the levees, holding back the moisture and the wetness when it comes to. I love. Oh, yeah. There's fixtures that you look forward to for just enjoying it. And Wolves is my guilty pleasure. Leeds are my other guilty pleasure. I enjoy those games because I like to follow those clubs aside. Not that I root for them, not that I want them to succeed or anything. I just don't feel threatened by them. I feel like we're way above their pedigree, so like we shouldn't be worried about them, and it's kind of okay. Mostly I like Leeds because Russell Crowe did a really good narration of the coming home or back up or something like that on Amazon. They did a series of their journey, like getting back to the Premier League, and it's pretty fun to watch, not gonna lie. And I think their owner is a good guy. He's like a family man. So big up.
Have you seen the movie of Damned United?
Of what?
It's a movie called Damned United.
No.
Is it
about
it documents yeah, somewhat. Brian Clough, the old manager from back in the day. He was there for I think like 40 something days or something like that. It's a good movie, bro. Check it out. Check it out.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to Google that. Wikipedia says the best thing about the Chelsea match is even when we played like hammered dog shit against a good team in their ugly poo-poo doghouse, we still got the tie. That was a big takeaway for me. A lot of people were upset because Kane and Son and Kulu and all this had the Ryan and the wingbags and everyone sucked. I mean, to me, if you want to poke holes and have problems with something, you can and you will. And you can't even get away from it at that point. For me, I choose to look at positives in things, whether it be a negative overall or a positive overall. I still try to find the positive in it. And this was a huge positive. We got a point on our look like one of our worst days. So
we were down twice, bro. We were down twice.
And we fought back.
We were down twice at their house. Yeah. And we did not give up. We fought. We fought because we have a fighter as our leader. That's why, you guys. It all boils down to who's in charge, who's the captain of the ship. You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to. It comes down to having a guy that's not going to put up with half-ass running 3/4 of the game running for. No, if you're not going to be there to do it the whole game, if you're not going to be there till the 96th minute to head the ball in, you don't have a spot in this team, and you're joining Wingsy, Reggie, and everybody else that's getting off the bench.
You ain't even invited on the plane trip to Korea.
You ain't even invited on the plane trip, bro.
You ain't even invited, bro. And that's another thing. And Dom gone to Napoli. I think, chef's kiss, blow them all, baby. Because I think it's a good thing for him. I think it's a good thing for us. There is an option to buy on that deal. I hope he tears it up and we get 30 back for him. And then we only lose like 40, 50. But hey, at some point, bro, when you're at the casino, when you're somewhere, if you're leaking money, if you're just leaking, you can't stop losing off of like your investment to win at the roulette table. At some point, someone's got to say, bro, just once you win your next little bit, I know you've lost most of the money, but once you win just a little bit
Yeah.
back, just pull and go.
Yeah.
I think this is one of those instances where he's got to go. He's got to go, and we got to make it known that that's unacceptable. Conte's made it known that that's unacceptable. Homie don't play, and I love him for it. He tells the truth. He tells it like it is. But just what do you think? What do you think? How did you feel the Morecambe game when he walked off and Harry Kane's trying to push him off the field and everyone's yelling at him, get the fuck off the field? Because personally, if you probably know this, Leo, because you followed the channel for a while. Michael and I are very big fans of him up until this moment, and we defended him and said there's still something there. Endom long schlong, endom big dick, endom big balls, endom whatever endom third leg, endom girth boy, whatever you want to call him.
You even thought about possibly getting Endom Longslong on the back of a kit. I feel
at the beginning of last season, because I was like, he's gonna turn it up, and we're gonna. But then it was just like, nope, and that Morecambe
disappointment
game,
after disappointment, bro.
Yeah, and then at some point you got to pull the plug. You just got to do it at some point. And that's how I view a lot of things in life, Leo. At some point you just got to pull the plug. And you just got to figure out what's best for you as a club.
More, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think we did that. I think this is a great club, man. Napoli's Maradona played there. I mean, come on. This is a very big club that he just got loaned to. So I know he knows this is a big opportunity. The talent level's a little bit lesser. Bro. Yeah, he's going to play easier teams. I'd say he probably even got one more after this, even if he does all right. Because someone going to pay. I think it's a little different than like the Dele Alli thing. Dele Alli, his last chance was Everton, and he missed some sitters, and now he's going to Turkey apparently. Sad scenes, man. In that regard.
Dele, I call him Balotelli, Mario Balotelli.
Wow.
Same trajectory. You know what I mean? Just Mario Balotelli.
Oh no. I'm going to put this up. Spurs versus Wolves. We're an hour in. I think it's officially time we start talking about these damn Wolverhampton Wanderers. What are your initial thoughts going into the match, Leo? What do you take? What do you think? Are you worried? Are you concerned? Yes or no?
Yeah. So I don't know how the poll has turned out ever since I seen it, but I was the one guy that put I can't decide yet, because you guys, let's just be real. Wolverhampton Wanderers, it's not a pushover team. They're not going to be a Chelsea. They're not going to be a City or Liverpool. But for some odd reason, they've had our number. If not, they don't have our number, but they at least give us a run for our money. And in Tottenham teams of the past, that's something that's definitely always hurt us. Our lack of ambition, our lack of leadership has definitely been exposed in games against the Wolves. I fancy Raul Jimenez. He's a good striker.
He's injured, though.
I like his story. Yeah, that's where I was getting at. Is he's not going to be playing. He loves a goal against us.
Yeah.
Who knows? They've switched up their back line. They went from a back 3 or 5, if you will, to now a back 4. That's why they got rid of Connor Cody, because he doesn't really fit their system now. So they're making moves too. They have a really strong Portuguese contingent there that that they have a lot of camaraderie there. So. Yeah, I could definitely see them playing more cohesive football than they have in the past. They have ballers that we've been linked to in the past before with Moutinho. I think he might still be injured too. I'm not 100% sure on that. But, they pick up players, and they have, Ruben Neves, I think, linked with Manchester United. Who knows now if he's going to go with the whole Casemiro thing going on. But they have ballers. They have... And this shout to Jose Sa, he's a phenomenal keeper. I would love to have Jose Sa as our keeper come the future. Great. He's an awesome keeper. And so I think the Wolves are a tricky opponent. They definitely offer a lot of different. They're going to be attacking on a bunch of different angles, and I don't really see Wolves as a team that's going to sit back and have us try and pick their lock. I think they're going to want to beat us. Bruno Laga is a good. He's starting to prove himself over there in Wolverhampton. So I don't think I don't think the Wolves are going to be too worried about coming and fighting us at home. So we're up for a game, you guys. We're up for a match. The thing is can Tottenham use that momentum that we got in the 96th minute to keep to spur us on to something more this week, or is it going to be something like the past, you guys, where we did really good against Chelsea? Not really good, but we pulled out an excellent result against Chelsea, and then we go up against a banana peel and just slip.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean,
it all
we
remains
saw
to be
that.
seen, bro.
Yeah, we saw that last season, right? We did what we did at the Etihad, and then we dropped some
Yeah,
results to teams that
slip
we
on those
really,
banana
really.
peels, bro.
But here's the thing: Conte don't play with that.
I
Conte
agree.
don't. Conte don't play with that. This is the game everyone says. Everybody united on this one topic about Spurs, and it's that last year or any other fucking year we lose that game, and we
Yep.
fought. We showed
Yep.
determination that shows me. I don't think this banana peel shit is going to be as big of a problem. Now, I do think
That
there's going to
relevant.
be a
Yeah.
game every now and then that's going to pop up like Jacob, and it's going to, banana peel make us question some things and really, harp on our boys. A lot of them, they, our boys get it rough sometimes. But hey, it is what it
And
is. And
also too, Jacob, getting rid of
yeah,
the players that we've gotten rid of, bro, changes the mentality of the club.
no,
You know,
100%. No, and it sends a message, and that's the thing. Like,
and it sends a message.
you gotta
Yeah.
send that message. Send your location. And Tosh, hopefully the boys look alive this week. They are like 1 week on, 1 week off, 1 week on, 1 week off. It's quite annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the but you know what? If we can still beat City, we got 6 points off City last season, and they won the damn league.
Yeah.
To me, I just always feel like they're going to come good. And I think this is the type of game, really, when you look at Spurs versus Wolves, this is the kind of game where if Son hasn't got on the score sheet, Kane got on the score sheet at the death. So they both, between the two of them, there's one goal. And I think one assist. Didn't Sonny have one assist in week
I
one or
think
something
Sonny
like
had
that?
one. Yeah.
So we need more. Kulusevski, we need more. We need more from that front three. And this is the game to get them right. A big thing is confidence. A big thing is run of things and the form. But really, this is an opponent that is going to challenge us in ways Southampton didn't challenge us. They're going to challenge us in the midfield, quite similar to how Chelsea challenged us and just overrun us in that midfield. And that's going to be the main problem. So we really are going to need these wingbacks to do something. That's why I'm calling for Ivan Perisic to be the starter. He's got to be the starter, in my opinion. Scott M., the back line will mean that we can lose any game with them no matter who the opponent is. That is my only concern. Luckily, Wolves don't have anyone up front to hurt us. I know they're probably going to play with Hee-chan Huang at the
Yeah.
striker. That's likely. Daniel Podence kind of has that like false nine, but he also, I know he likes to get up, and he's a little tiny man, but he likes to get up and
Is he
run.
Sonny's compatriot too, right?
Hee-chan Wang? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they play together.
Yeah.
So they know each other. And he's a good player. When he came on
yeah,
with,
he
was
is.
it last season? Bro, he started scoring some goals and really brought something to him. The good thing here that I think where we're going to find the most success, if I can say, I think it's going to be on the wings. We're going to need Kulu and Son and Perisic, and whoever starts at the right wing back, probably going to be Emerson, let's be honest. It's probably going to be Emerson. We're going to need them doing some things. We really do. Ait Nore, their left back, he's questionable. He's likely to give up a
Okay.
penalty. He is likely to give up. I watched, okay, y'all know me. Y'all know how I feel about Atama Traore, the one and only, meet Patty McGee. Here's the thing.
Meet Patty McGee.
I just thought of that right now. Sorry.
That was a good one, bro.
When it comes to Adama Traore, if he starts, y'all better pray he doesn't start. But if he starts, y'all better.
No, you better pray he doesn't start too. Don't say we, you guys. No, you too, bro. You're a Spurs fan. Don't go single us out. You're a Spurs fan too.
Okay, if Adama Traore does not start, we're gonna have success up and down those wings.
Yes.
And up and down. I know it. Ruben Neves is great. Pedro Neto, he's great. Didn't they just sell Gibbs White to Nottingham today? That was like confirmed today, so he ain't gonna be there. The only one that really, the one who threatens me the most, scares me the most, who I think could turn up and do something, is that Max Kilman. I think he's a good center back. I would actually like him to be in our rotation. Jose Sa could come up with some couple saves. We really got to take it to Jose Sa early. You were talking about, he's quality. You know that I was about to. Jacob Shackle's about to come off the chain. Adama lusting come. See, here's the thing. I'm trying to keep it. But I mean, like I told you, man. Sometimes the levees let a little leakage through. Hichan without Raul is only half the threat. That is true, Wikipedia. That's a very fair point. He looked very threatening when players are really concerned with Jimenez, which gives him that opening. But he's still got it in his bag. So I wouldn't sleep on the man. Hichan, he's really good. Bobby K, Adama is trash. I hope he starts. We can see why we didn't waste $30 million on him. Jacob, Adama.
Good comment.
Spurs.
Good comment, Bobby.
Shut the fuck up. Adama. Adama, Spurs, FC Dallas, in that order. Scott M., you're wrong, buddy. It's Sonny, Spurs, Adama, and then the rest. Close, though.
In that order.
It's always sunny, though. The sun will always shine, if you know what I mean. Yes, Cubes, I'm trying very hard right now. I don't want to talk about Adama too much because this thing going to get really thrown off. And this ain't even going to be like a Friday show. It's going to be like a damn pop-up with Jacob or a late-night chill with Colin over on the Hotspur Hood. Cube says Jacob Shackles. I already pulled that up. I miss. Jamie says we have that 12-man tomorrow. Bro, when we're at home, I feel confident as hell because we know the fans are going to bring it. We've seen the fans bring it. And when we start chanting, Antonio, I mean, come on, bro. How can you not get on the vibe and really feel that? Bobby K says he loves me. That's very kind of you, Bobby K. Bobby K, if you're free, I'm going to drop you the link. You want to come in. And I need someone to fight me about Adama that's not Leo. Okay? Because I feel like if I argue with Leo at this point, I'm just going to go back to him supporting the England team. And that's not productive for Spurs versus Wolves. You got anything to say to that?
I'm not a fan of Adama Traore.
So you're a fucking hater.
I'm not worried about him.
I mean,
he could play all 90 minutes, or he could just ride the bench. It's up. I mean, he's irrelevant. I hope I'm not gonna troop. I hope I'm not gonna have to swallow my words come the weekend. But
Wikipedia says Adama will play. He'll run, shoot, then miss. Add more oil. Repeat.
Yeah.
But boy, if we have them hydration breaks, I hope they zoom in on him, getting that lathered up. Getting lathered up. Indeed, sunny all day. My number one bay. You know what? Just for the vibes and for Scott M, please pay attention to the screen. Here you go. All day, number one. How can you hate? I don't care what he does on and off the pitch. He's the man. He's the daddy. Heung-min's son. Heung-min Hung, the one and only, the prodigal son, the best Korean player in the history of Premier League, in the history of the sport. I don't care. I'll say it. Come at me. At me on Twitter. At me on YouTube. Hit me on the comments. I don't care. Sonny, best Asian player of all time. Tell me who better, and I'll tell you why you're wrong. I love him.
Team Denim, baby.
Team Denim. I'm Team Nips. Can't lie. I'm Team Nips all day. I'm not going to lie. Team Nips all day. Alan 10-inch Sibley says, Adama is dog shit, Jacob. But see, if a dog did not shit, it would get clogged up and die. So you need dog shit. And what he brings to a team, I think a team needs. A team like Wolves need. A team like Spurs, we could use. We need that. Oh, if we had Adama Traore. I'll be waiting for the post-game hug between Adama and Sonny for Jacob. Oh, my God. Please, everyone watching this right now, if y'all see them even looking at each other, I need a photo of that. I need it. If they hug, if they touch, if they are at
what if they swap jerseys?
Water squirt emojis for days. I'm
Yeah.
talking, I'm talking, I'm. T- I mean, come on, bro. Don't even. I
I wonder
can't.
if you can even frame an Adama Traore used jersey. It's just probably just dripping baby oil.
But see, that's the thing is water and oil. Those they separate. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're gonna have the oil at the bottom, the water at the top. Actually, I don't know how sweat works. I don't think it's like water. No end product. Alan, he doesn't need an end product if he played with Kane and Son. He doesn't need it. He just needs to get up the pitch, get that ball to one of them other motherfuckers, and they'll put it in. Adama
And
is
I
a
trust
teaser.
Emerson Royale more to cross in a ball than Adama Traore, bro.
I didn't hear what you said. Scott M said, I'm already calling it Adama man of the match tomorrow for us. Haters, man.
Ooh.
Everyone's haters. Can you play the 5 Ps by Alberto on that cello? The 5 Ps of Alberto. Alberto Vasquez. Okay. The 5 Ps, my friend. Proper planning prevents poor performance. If you properly plan, you will prevent a poor performance. That's what we must do. Shout out MQM 1991. I know who you are. I see you. Thank you for being here. And I cannot play the cello. That's all my wife. I have it back there just so I look a little sophisticated when I'm talking about wetness and moisture and drippage, which is what we're going to have.
Emojis.
Water squirt emojis. Let's go. I love it.
With the undies.
Soggy undies for sure. That's actually a
Yeah,
club. That's actually a tier as well in Patreon. If you want to be a
That
Patreon
is.
member, that's an exclusive club. It is the tier above 10-inch club. It is the Soggy Undies club. That's exclusive as well. And then above that is the exclusive BDE club. That is exclusive. Scott M. I don't think most dogs would choose to clog up and die. I think most dogs would choose to clog up and die than watch Adama play for their club. That is rough and brutal, Scott, and I love you for it. But y'all need to show some love to Adama.
Facts.
Adama's he's a specimen. He is a physical specimen. You need to respect the man for his genetic makeup and just natural
Somewhere,
girth.
somewhere out there in this world is a tree that's sole purpose in life is to replace all the oxygen that Adama Traore wastes while he's running up and down the right flank, bro. He needs to find that tree and apologize to it.
Bro, I thought you were reading a comment. I was like, who said this? I thought you were reading a comment. You were saying that shit to me. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. This show's losing it. Oh, Jacob just climaxed when he stuttered. The thought of Sonny and Adama together was more than he could handle. You were damn right about that.
Yeah. He's stuck to his chair now.
I'll put that shit right here. I'll put it right here for everyone to see. What website are you visiting, Jacob, to get photos like that? Oh, this? Nah, you just got to go to Calvin Klein, baby. Calvin Klein's new cover model. You don't got to go far. You don't got to look too far. Naked Sonny's at your door. He can be there for you, Alan. He can be there for you. Wow, Jacob, smarty pants for the peas. Yeah, that was actually, there's some life lessons. I would get in trouble as a youth, as a young man. I'd get in a lot of trouble, do a lot of buffoonery, shithousery, hooliganism in the neighborhood. But one of the life lessons I was taught, the 5 Ps, proper planning prevents poor performance. And that can be applicable in every situation for every walk of life. So remember those Ps, the 5 Ps of life, baby. If Wolves had a better side, Adama would have more assists. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Bro, he is great. He just needs help. And when he's been given the opportunity, he ain't had no help. And when he has
So
had
why
help,
didn't he do good at Barca, bro? He had class players at Barca.
He did do good until Ousmane Dembele came back, and then it was like, bye, Adama. So it wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault.
We don't have. Who's to say we had Adama Traore on our team and Emerson Royale was just keeping him out, or Kulusevski's keeping him out, or Richarlison's keeping him out, or Lucas is keeping him out. It's the same shit.
But we got 5 subs in all competitions.
I could think of 8 people before I would put in Adama Traore.
Name them.
Lucas Moura, Richarlison, Doherty, Winks,
Wings?
and Ndombele.
No.
And Ndombele, Lo Celso.
No, hell no.
and Region
No, hell
and
no.
Fraser Forster.
No. Oh my god. You're off your rocker. IV, big ups. You fight in the fight. I agree with you. Dama would definitely have more assists if he had a better side. When you cross it into nobody, it's going to show that your cross was unsuccessful. That's just the reality of the situation. That's why I said Adama is a teaser. Look at him. Yummy like butter. Ooh, I love it, Intaj. You're so right about that. Leo, that was awesome. Put that on a shirt for Jacob. Tissue company going to sponsor you for sure. Hell yeah. Come on, Kleenex. Or that's all I know. So I don't know any other tissue companies. But I do know Kleenex. It only took an hour for Jacob to finally go off the hinges into Maximum Adama. Winks, they all agree. Come on. Winks, bro. Come on. They're even laughing at that. Alan Sibley, big up. Jacob, if you keep this up, you will be banished to a Wolves stream.
Ooh, yeah.
I've always said, Alan, it's okay to admire greatness. And when you see a player like Adama Traoré walk through the door, it's natural your eyes will gravitate and admire upon the illustrious being that is Adama. And just admire and watch him as he runs past you. Look at what he did in that rainy game. Luckily, we had Jan Vertonghen. But, you better be careful. I'm just saying, when that man come alive, when he got the right braids in, you better watch out now. Adama's going to run all over you. Wikipedia, pizza, pasta, peanuts, pork, Premier League. That's the 5 P's, baby.
My 5 P's, bro.
That's a good 5 P's. Yes, that is correct. Okay, so getting this back to the game, I want to know. Wait, where's that damn banner? We're at the hour and a half mark. It's time to get into the next subject. That is your score predictions and your goal scorers. Who do you have? Actually, we may run longer and we may bring this back up. Bobby K was in the chat earlier. He said he may join. I sent him the link. Bob Spurs in traffic. He may join. I don't know. I sent him the link. But we're coming up here on the hour and a half mark. This is usually right around the time we like to start wrapping things up. So in the event that they are unable to join, we'll be looking at our score predictions and our goal scorers. Let's see. Intaj, that's a great question. Is Højbjerg going to Real Madrid? I don't think so. We talked about it a little bit earlier, Leo and I, the rumors about him going because they need to replace Casemiro. But, wait a minute. I got someone, I'm going to take this banner down real quick because we have a very special somebody. And I'm just going to do something just because I feel like he needs an intro. I mean, I know it's the same intro I used to intro the song or the damn stream, but he's so near and dear to so many people all across the YouTube and Spurs community. He's highly regarded as one of the most good-looking, most eloquently spoken young men in the community, if I may say so.
Spurs of America with your host
Bobby K. What's good? We got the one and only Bobby K. How you doing?
I'm well.
How are you, man?
Well, sorry, I've been pilled up a little bit and just lying around, so I was watching you guys whilst lying down. So when you beckoned, you had to give me a few minutes to get my ass up and straight and get vertical. So how you boys doing? Doing all right?
Doing great, man. Doing great.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Lazy.
I feel like there's a common theme that you like to watch programming that I've been a part of whilst on your back, and I think that's a good thing. I think that's only a good thing.
That's when you get quality content, bro. Quality content, just in bed watching what's on.
It was either Pornhub or this. So, what is there really any comparison? Is there any?
It depends who your favorite contributors are, but. Speaking of contributors, right here at the 90-minute mark, we're going to go a little bit longer because we got a very special guest, very close friend of ours to the show and to me personally. Bobby K in the house. But our patrons are, as it goes, in the 10-inch club, Queen Ellie, Tottenham Till I Die, Leo COYS officially today, as of like an hour ago, and Faraz, all part of that 10-inch club membership. Our official sponsors club consists of James George, J. Co., Mile High Hotspur, Scott M., and our anchor club, C Cube, Jot Dank, and Alex Wood. So big ups to all y'all. The link is in the chat, pinned to the top. If you want to be a part of that as well, you can go to that link, see all the memberships, all the stuff we got going on there. But Bobby K, you're in, you're fresh, you're feeling. There's a lot of topics we talked about today.
Well, the one I came in for was that you wanted support on, which was the whole Baby Oil champion of the world being actually a decent footballer.
Let me lather up first.
Yeah, that's...
Here, let me throw this at you, Bobby, real quick before we really dive deep.
It better be heavy, buddy.
It's big, thick, heavy, and girthy. And
I save it for Mrs. Jacob then.
I'll save that part, but I'll keep this one for you. Before Adama Traore was loaned to La Liga,
his name sexier does not
Adama Traore.
Player.
Adama Traore. I'll change it to Italiano. Adama Traore.
The way they say it, Jacob, is if you polish a turd at the end of the day, it's still a turd.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a good shit.
Well, here's another thing I'm going to say. Before he went on loan to Barcelona, whatever your cup of tea is, he had the most successful dribbles past an opponent in the league over anybody. I don't care what no one says. Stats only tell you half the story, yes. But he's dribbled past the most players in the Premier League last year up until he was loaned away. And then he still held it for a couple months after that because he's that damn good.
That's a fucking phenomenal that a guy that's lathered in baby oil and leaves a slick oil trail behind him.
A snail trail.
Makes people fall over
snail
while they're
trail,
chasing him. It's really shocking. I'm not surprised to hear that. Didn't Lightning McQueen did the same thing in that Cars movie or something? That little kid's movie, he leaves a little oil slick and everybody else goes sliding away. So that's the Adama. Now we know why he drips in the baby oil. That makes sense. So that's his one way to add to his stats of I can run away from people. Great. Fantastic. Welcome. Go join the Olympic sprinting team. Man, we need footballers, ones that can actually cross the ball. We don't need another guy that can run up and down the field super fast. Look at me go.
I wish I could show this clip that proves he can not only...
Hold on. Oil. Drip.
No, see, because you put the oil on the eyebrows, what it does is the water, when it runs down, it goes down the sides as well. So it's smart. It's tactical. And when you're in war, when you're in battle, and you need just anything,
baby oil is what will save you.
Exactly. Hail the snail trail, buddy. Hail the snail trail. Jamie, as the saying goes, you can't polish a turd. You can, in fact, polish a turd, but it will still be a turd. They also say,
but why would you?
That's fair. But they also say you could cover
I'm curious about some of these sayings that have been come up with. Who came up with this shit that you can't polish a turd? How do you know? Did you actually sit down one day, had nothing to do, and picked up a piece of shit and started polishing it? That's just the weirdest.
Tactical lubrication.
Tactical lubrication.
Yo,
exactly.
can I have? I just want to shout out Adrian Lawrence because I see him when I do my match day vlogs, and he's always in the comments there. So big up to Adrian Lawrence for tuning in over here, tuning in everywhere, my man. So big up to you, Adrian Lawrence.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in with us today on United Spurs of America. Always love to see people that get around, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Intaj says Bobby K, the King. That's my sister's name. And Bobby K likes to watch on the side. That's her sister's name. Maybe her marital name. I don't know. Intaj didn't say.
I wonder if that's his. I wonder if that's her first name. And maybe I'll leave my wife and I can marry her, and then she could be Kang.
Kang. Hey, that'd be actually really cool. Let's see.
What else is going on in here? Okay, so can't polish a turd.
Okay, I just got sent a beautiful photo.
Oh God! If I swear to God, if you post another picture of a topless man,
No. Their shirts are on. Their shirts are on. I swear. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Come on.
I don't want to know what you can pull up really quick when you're talking about Adama.
That's easy access. That's quick release. That's all quick action revolver, whatever you want to call it. Here we go. Credit CQs. Here's a picture of them two together.
CQ,
Now we need to.
Why do you feed this fascination?
It's beautiful. It's a good site.
You know, as soon as we hang up and the show's done, the first thing you're doing is going on your phone, going into edit, and clipping out that man in the black jacket.
Literally, Bobby, I was just about to say this is a perfect photo. I just got to crop that dude on the right out.
Do I know you or do I know you?
You knew me, man. I'm definitely going to crop that. Big up, cute.
Make sure you clip it where you crop it for proper.
But I mean, real quick, just look at him, bro. You don't want that in lily white running past everybody, feeding Sonny.
It's in lily white. Oh, you're talking about the guy in the horrible maroon or whatever color that is.
Yeah, the Christmas colors. I like the little Christmas outfit they had. Very festive.
I think that was a play on the Mexican national team jersey, wasn't it? For a while there, they did the whole thing like that, where they did a take on the Mexican national team jersey.
I don't know.
Out of respect for Jimenez.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool. I didn't know. Look at that. Sonny's clearly stroking his hair. There's something here,
He's
y'all.
clearly stroking his hair. He's patting him on the head and
There's
saying,
something.
worry, one day you'll learn to pass the ball.
No, he's saying, come to Tottenham. I'm going to DM you,
that's
bro.
probably the
Check
only
your
place
DMs.
you could touch him that
Check
he doesn't have baby oil.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's right. He probably
Fair
didn't want
point.
to get too
Fair
slippery.
point. Nice on
That's
Leo.
fair.
It's like, I'm just going to touch the top of your head here because I know that's going to be a little drier.
I'm just saying these two would be fantastic feeding the ball. Oh, man, I could think about it all day. But that's not what this show is. I'm going to take that down. Oh, I took the comment down, but not the photo. Okay. Bobby K, I got some quick fire for you. We talked about this a little earlier on. I got Tuchel banned, Conte can. He's banned. Justice, is it served or were we lucky?
I mean, how are we lucky? Shitfuck went after him. Conte responded. Bottom line.
Yeah, I agree.
You engaged. You got a response. Next time, don't engage just because somebody's smaller than you. You almost got your ass handed to you. Skeletor, get your ass back in your little cave. Go eat something, you bony little bastard.
Ugly boy.
Yeah, crack on to the next game and watch your team throw away another 3 points right at the end.
I mean, I hope nothing but bad things for this lot. I have no love lost, or there's no love lost, right? That's the phrase.
Yeah.
So for me, I think justice was
kind
served.
of like everybody in the chat with Troy than you, but go ahead.
Bobby, I'm so glad you're here.
Get it.
My next question for you is, how fucked are we if Adama Traore starts?
Oh my God, that's going to be the best thing for us. That's like them starting with a man down, right?
Oh my God. Now I feel like he gets extra hate just because I love him, just because I appreciate him.
No, honestly,
like
Jacob, I'll give Adama credit where credit is due. He is a formidable machine. The guy can get up and down the flanks and everything, but that's all he can do. I don't see any end product. I don't see any passing. I don't see anything other than the fact that the man can run in channels and all day long. That's great if we were putting together a 4x400 sprinting team. Don't need him, but there's nothing he offers our team. There's absolutely nothing he offers our team that we don't already have. We have pace. We have people that can't cross the ball, and we have people that are sulky and don't need to be there. If you want to, look at the only reason I could see, us even looking at him, if Johnson and Johnson baby oil are somehow involved in the background, and we're going to get a sponsorship of some sort through Levy. Other than that, there's zero value the man on the pitch has to offer us as far as I'm concerned. The whole experiment of trying to get him into the right wing back. Now, we don't know if this is true, what the rumors are or whatnot. Could you imagine, honestly, Jacob, him as our right wing back?
I can. I've done it a lot.
He'd be a faster version of Emerson. And probably not as defensive.
It's a fair shout. That's a fair shout.
Like, I don't want to harp on him because I know you're a fan of his, and I know, my boy, for some reason, has a fascination for Dyer. There's always going to be people that like crappier players. It's just just the way it is, right? So,
Oh my God. Intaj, Hadama is the Tasmanian devil. Mine is the devil.
did he
Lucas
answer my
Moore on
question?
steroids. What?
I wonder, did he answer my question?
Who?
With his sister, was that his first name? Or
Oh,
Her
my
first name.
sister's first name. Yeah.
it is her first name. Oh, you
Yeah.
laughed afterwards.
Kang Kang.
Yeah, Kang Kang.
Scott M. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but Bobby K is 100% correct.
What? the
Please send
shit?
help. I think I'm having a stroke.
Oh my God! I'm calling his wife right now. Mrs. M, Mrs. M, send ambulance.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
I gotta take a picture of this shit.
Yeah, I'll leave it up for you. You can get that, and you're in the photo too. So
Yeah, like so it's like
proof. Okay, so I also wanted to ask you, what are your thoughts and
hold on,
feelings?
sorry. Let me just revel in this moment and enjoy this for a moment.
No, that's
I
fine.
believe I'm going to say this, but Bobby is 100% correct, and that's Scott. That's the real Scott M, right?
Yeah, that's not Scott M. That's Scott M.
That's his actual account. Yeah, he's a mod. Wow. This is gonna. Yeah, I'm good for the weekend with this one. Thanks, Scotty. Oh, what happened, Leo?
I think we're gonna have a special visitor on Leo's screen in a moment.
Nice.
Um,
Little
but-
Lieta. Hey.
Hey.
Hello, sweetheart.
She's a little nervous, you guys.
Don't
Don't
be
be
nervous.
nervous.
You're too cute to be nervous. What's your name, darling?
Her name's Leah. She's a junior like her dad.
Hello,
Dile sola.
Leah.
Leah
Here, Leah. I know the ugly people on the screen scare you. Here, we'll make it better for you. How's that? Is that better, Leah?
Come on, you Spurs. She's a little
I know
nervous, but
Yeah, that's
How old-
okay.
How old are you, Leah? Are you 8? How old
she's
are you?
4.
4? No way, you're so tall. You look like you're taller than your dad.
No, no quiero.
Yes. No, I don't want you to
But
listen to the crazy.
as you guys can see, though, man, I gotta take care of some responsibilities.
Yeah.
You guys, I gotta roll
Big
out.
ups, man. Thank you. Before you go,
Hi, Leah.
score
Yeah.
predictions and goal scores, buddy.
Yeah, so I think the Spurs are gonna win. I think we're gonna win 3-1. I'm gonna go 1 for Kane, 1 for Kulu, and 1 for Son.
All right, nice little trio of goals up top. We need it. We need them going. Big ups, Leo. Thank you again. When's the next time you're live over on Mile High Hotspur?
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do a post match. That'll probably just come on Sunday. When everybody really has already their time, so I try to get in where I fit in. I'll do something Sunday, you guys. So you guys are always welcome to stop by the Mile High Hotspur on YouTube. Or I'm always with Jacob. So whatever happens, you guys, I'll be around. Bobby
All
K,
right.
it was nice to see you guys.
Before you go,
Always
Adrian
nice to
says,
see you.
Leah, future president of the United States.
There you go, buddy. I gotta ask. Sorry, one thing quickly, Leah. You have to answer this question.
Toma, ¿te quieres
Right.
algo?
Leah, you have to answer this question. It is a question for just you. Is that a Minions popsicle?
Is that a Minions popsicle?
What? Those things are
It was.
awesome.
It was.
It was. It ain't fixing to be anymore.
Enjoy, sweetheart. Enjoy.
Big up, Leo. Thank
Come
you for
on, you
doing
Spurs.
Yeah,
We'll talk to
come
you guys
on.
after the weekend, after we get a good 3 points.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Excellent.
Come on, you Spurs.
Great to see you, Leo.
Yeah, great. Big ups. Thanks for coming in. Alan, I will scroll and find your score prediction and goal scores. Let's see. We actually got some already. Oh, I missed a bunch of predictions, yo.
See,
My
that's
bad.
very exciting. See, this is what Jacob. This is what happens when Michael's not here, and you start talking about Adama.
And I'm already
This is-
sweaty
you
too.
can't
Like,
talk about Adama when Michael's
need
not
some
here to keep your ass in line.
I need some air. This is I hired Michael's dog to sabotage the PC, so that way I could just run wild with the Adama stream.
No, Jacob. No, Michael. No, Adama.
Jamie says
As
you
an
can.
illegitimate big Canadian brother, no Michael, no Adama.
No, Michael.
You,
No.
you can't
Oh,
handle it on
no.
your own, man. It's too much for it.
It is too
love,
much.
The love,
The pressure.
taken over. You let your emotions take over. You don't think clearly because it's all the lust all of a sudden. The air takes over you.
They say love is blinding.
I don't blame it. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us.
We get swoon and won in certain ways. And I'll never forget the first time I saw Dama. I asked Michael, I was like, yo, who the fuck is that? That dude is huge. Who? Yeah. And he's like, bro, he's so fast. And then I started watching him, and I was like, I love him. That's fantastic. I love him. Alan Sibley.
Alan's next comment is wicked. 10-inch drops another inch in.
Alan says 3-1 Spurs. Kane, Kulu, Richarley. No Sonny on the score sheet. You asked for predictions and started having a draw. I'm trying to keep it together, buddy.
Nice,
I really am.
Alan. Nice,
man. Cube's got 3-1. Sonny, please score. Yes. We're gonna win. I hope so. I saw Scott had a prediction in there too.
Scott's bloody having a stroke or something, man. He's in the back of an ambulance right now. You forgot what he wrote?
Oh yeah. He said he agreed with you, and he was like, I call my mom.
Not only did he agree with me, he said Bobby K is 100% right. Not that he was just partially agreeing with something I had to say.
Put a numerical value to it.
He put his full weight behind me in support and was walking outside with his I Love Bobby K t-shirt, his picket sign, that Bobby K for life. And my goodness, Scott.
I want one of those t-shirts. I'll wear Bobby K for life.
Hell, man, I got one of these for you. What are you, large?
You flatter me. Try about double that.
The XL? I think I got one double XL left, actually.
Double XL is perfect for me, my friend. I'll definitely rock that. That's cool.
Get your ass to Toronto, buddy. That's the only payment.
All right, I'll have to do that.
There'll be a steak waiting for you and a t-shirt.
Ooh, steak, t-shirt, maybe a beer. Go to the yard. That'd be a lot of fun. I can daydream about that all day.
Scotland Yard, Brian Daigle, beers, crash pad. What else do you need?
What else do you need?
Before you even come, I'll leave a box of tissue and hang up a poster of Adama in the room for you, okay?
Buddy, that is...
Friends are for, okay?
Come on. Big odds.
I don't want to hear that sound too much coming out of your room, though.
Probably about that tempo, too. Let's see. Scott M. About the Dyer own goal. Okay, Jamie says 3-1. Jamie, who's your goal scorers?
That's more like Scott M. Dyer own goal? That's it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Barry McCockner's in the house. Long time.
What's up, Barry?
Barry, sorry I'm late. Just seen you guys were streaming. Big up, Barry McCockner. Thanks for being in the house.
Put the notification bell on, Barry.
Tickle it.
You get their ding.
And you also pop up with Jacob is always random, so you never know. You want to hit that notification bell. It's a good time, Bobby, to say like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Like and subscribe to the channel, folks.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
That way, when Jacob goes live, then you'll get that little pop-up notifying you and letting you know that, hey, it's up and ready to go.
Oh, we popped up, baby, and you should too.
Yeah.
That's a fun little program we're doing.
Does your wife get notifications for Jacob's pop-up?
It's a sixth sense. It's a sixth sense.
I let Mama K know.
Yeah, mine's more of like a
pop-up's coming, then all of a sudden you hear the car leaving the driveway.
See, for mine, I just do like a guttural yell, like some kind of savage being.
You do the beast yell, like It's still fresh. You're only, what was it, 7 years? You started
4.
Oh my God!
We celebrated 4 in August. Yeah.
Okay, that's yeah.
That'll temper down, I'm sure, but for now, I'm still
21 years is a lot different.
I'm still Conan the Barbarian, if you know what I mean. Barry McCockner, better late than never.
Give each other a high five.
Alan Sibley, Scott's account was hacked a week ago. Whoever behind it also started.
No kidding, Alan. That's about when it started too. Alan's on
Son and Kane 2. All right, Jamie. Got Son 1, Kane 2. Scott M also says whatever size Adamo would wear should fit me since we have the same build. That's why I'm in love with you too, Scott. They have a young kid, so Jacob is popping up on his own now. That's still puppy love. I appreciate y'all. There's something else I want. There's something else I want to talk to you real quick, Bobby, before we get into more Wolves talk. In Ndombele officially loaned out, officially official with a buy option, might I add, of I think 30 million. What are your thoughts? Is it good business? Is it just a matter of like stop the leaking? What's your take on it?
Anything that gets that man out of the door is good business. Anything.
Yeah.
Anything. At the lot, I originally, the deal that I thought I had read into, I thought it was 13 million. And at that point, I was even like, oh man, that's terrible. We're going to take a terrible loss, but I was still willing to accept it.
So if it was 13, 30, it doesn't matter. Just get him out.
He's that toxic. There's not a single person left in the fan base. Before that, was it Mira or Morecambe?
Morecambe.
Pathetic walk-off. So that was the final straw for me. Because before that, I still had faith in the guy. I was still... fuck Jacob. I was making every excuse under the sun for this boy. Oh, he needs time to settle. Oh, he's young. Oh, language barrier. Oh, he doesn't have friends on the team. Oh, his friends that he made have left. Oh, this. Oh, that. Managers are changing. Systems are changing. This and that. I honestly, I had to learn football terms to make up excuse for this guy. And after that, when that shit fuck did that nonsense, I was like, you do not deserve to be associated to the badge, more or less be allowed to wear it and get paid to wear it.
Yeah, that's a good point there, because for me and Michael, I can speak freely for him at this point. We both still were always defending him. You know, he's had X amount of managers and X amount of time. He's coming to a new place, then you get rid of his friends in the locker room, etc., etc. But I don't give a shit about any of that. If you walk off like that and Harry Kane is running over, like, get your fucking ass off the pitch. To me, that's a big problem. That's deeper than anything that we could understand as outsiders. So it is just a matter of fact for me, just get out the door.
You don't want to be here. You made it clear. Every time the transfer window's open, all of a sudden your agent's talking about, he's not happy and he wants to go. First time he fucking did that, we should have shipped him out. But in reality, this is a business. You can't go drop $65 million on a player just because he decides that, oh, I'm not happy and I want to leave now. We're not going to get rid of him at a cut rate and then a loss to our team. Yeah, but now we're forced to. There's very little we could have gone in, right? So,
Luca 14.
Luca just dropped something for you there.
Just in. Chelsea go in with an Adama Traore transfer bid with Thomas Tuchel a huge fan. Unlike the PEH rumor, this is real and is gonna happen. Someone tell me this man is lying to me. If this is...
Listen, the only reason if this will happen, it won't be, again, for footballing purposes. This will be for one reason and one reason only. Skeletor needs somebody to protect his bony ass on that sideline. Who'll show you whiny little scrawny fuck, stick figure piece of shit, going to pick the fights with people because they're shorter than you, and then when you get yanked back and you realize that your 2 stones that you weigh can be cracked in half, yeah, all of a sudden now you need a bodyguard, right?
All of a sudden. Yeah, tell him, Bobby.
You fucking pussy. I have an 11-year-old that can beat your ass.
I don't doubt it. He's feisty. He's a feisty one. Luca, what's up, Spurs fam?
Kick his ass. Luca 14, big up, brother, big up. Yeah, Luca was one of the first people I think I ever started chatting to in the community and in the chat, saying hello and stuff and getting to know. And
yeah, he's a long time.
Now it's funny. I get in there now and I just drop a hello to everybody because I feel bad that I don't go through individually and say hi to 40 different people in the chat. You know,
it's tough, but everyone knows when you're there. This is going to ruin my fucking month if this is true. Because anytime a player you enjoy watching goes to a team you completely despise everything about, it's upsetting. Okay, here we go. Jacob, it's about 2 weeks old. Relax. Okay. Okay. All right. We're good then. We're good.
And you get fucking you almost put Jacob on the hospital bed beside Scott M, man.
I literally, I don't know if you saw, I just had to like take a second, like, okay.
If you're breathing all heavy and shit, man, and you didn't have tissues close, so I knew it wasn't something else.
You know me. Alan Sibley, unless Ndombele tears it up in Italy, they won't buy him, and he will be back. Thank you, Barry McCockner. Saw that I sneezed. Said bless you. Thank you, Barry. You're observant. I even muted my mic and everything. So, and Dombele's gone. Good news. Lo Celso's gone. Good news. We got a couple more we need to get out. Do you see it likely happening? Us getting rid of Winks and Region?
Winks, no. Reggie, possibly. I'm shocked that Brighton didn't go forward with the deal, considering they lost Cucurella and they wanted somebody quick to replace him. Excuse me, because Reggie would fit their system well. And then they got pace on both sides with Lamptey and Reggie there. So I think he would fit Potter well, and he fits the team well. And I think that there was a deal around 25 million being rumored. So I don't know what happened there, why it stalled, or what's going on with that, though. But there's something clearly that we are missing out on with Reggie, because I don't think he's that dreadful of a footballer that we need to be so concerned about getting him out of the club before we got rid of other deadweight. Now there is rumors to the fact that he's got a poor attitude. He shows up late for training. He's got the just a negative effect kind of thing. And a young player having that shit, and if you start letting the young kids get away with that crap, then you're setting a very bad precedent for the rest of the team. So I think it comes down to strictly that. I think he's got some ability on the ball. It's a shame he doesn't have the right attitude to go with it. Apparently he doesn't want to do the work that Conte wants done. He's not willing to do the 3 days and the extra running.
And I see both sides of it, right? Like the part where he doesn't really fit into the Conte system, the part where he kind of is getting ostracized and like a little left out in the rain, if you will. And quite frankly, when we've seen him, I've kind of talked about it earlier in the stream. If you were here, big ups to you. But I kind of said like he just runs around like a headless chicken a lot and doesn't seem composed. And I think that's led to a lot of errors on his end that he just quite frankly needs to clean up. But I hope he goes somewhere. I think he's a nice enough person. I don't know about the attitude stuff. I don't know about all that, but I really think that he's just got to go, man. Just got to go.
Sorry, you just said he runs around like a headless chicken. Were you talking about Adama or Reggie?
Okay, whoa now. Whoa. It's getting hot in here, buddy. It's getting hot in here. I need a personal little fan right here on the dash is blowing on me.
Sorry.
Regulon runs around like a headless. Thank you. I feel the breeze all the way from Canada, baby. Thank you. He just got new cabinets for what he going to put on it this season. Who got new cabinets? Alan Sibley was going to say the same thing as you, Bobby. Who had this chicken? Oh, boys. All
great
right.
minds, Alan. Great minds, buddy. But I'll let you keep the 10-inch. Unfortunately, I'm Indian. We only make it dance like Cobra.
Nee.
With this are 9.3 quarter.
Oh. Thoughts on this? I'm just playing as a joke. I just wanted to do it for Scott M.
You know what? Fair play to Sonny. I didn't know he was ripped the way he is. If that photo is not Photoshop, he looks like a skinny dude on the pitch. You don't think, but you think that about a lot of footballers. You know what I mean? They look lanky. Like Harry Kane, even he's looking pretty lean right now too, which is good. But God, I hope them two get their shit together tomorrow morning. I really do. They really, really need to come out firing, and finally, they gotta start connecting again. Because if they can start connecting early, then we can really move on and start worrying about everybody else on the field kind of catching up to them, because they're the ones that set the level.
Yeah. No, I mean, you only go as far as your best players can take you.
Oh yeah.
And we saw that. We saw just how far our best players took us in the 2018 final there. So I'm 100% with you. We got to get things going. Alan Sibley was typing it when you said that, Bobby K. So y'all are on the same page. Jamie was talking about trophy cabinets. Cube says he's talking about Kane and his golden boot.
Yeah.
I would love to see it. Michael's predicted 32 goals in total, not just Premier League, but in total for Kane. Scott M says, laugh out loud, joke's on you. I'm only listening and not watching. I'm watching Canada hockey kick ass again. Big ups.
It's Canada, not Canada.
Oh, shit, I forgot you were Canadian. I love saying Canada to the Canada folks. That's Look at your face. How can I not want to say it after you look like that?
Damn you. I mean, Adama you.
Adama you. Sonny will score, says Cubes. I hope you were right. Scott M.
Sonny's not going to score because Sonny's going to be on the bench. He should be replaced by Richie. He's absolutely trash. There's no way that guy should come on the pitch tomorrow.
You're fucking with me, right? You're fucking with me, right? I'm about to get heated. I'm about to get so heated.
I see you getting pissed off, and I think I saw Cube. I heard Cube throw something across the room in California.
Cube says... Cube. Okay, so Scott's replying to Cube saying that Sonny will score. Scott says Sonny can't score from the bench, and Bobby K wants that bum sitting on the bench for the season. Big up, Right Heart Lane. Salute to you, my friend.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, Right Heart Lane? Thanks for tuning in. We're just hit the 2-hour mark. If you haven't already, please hit that like. Please hit that subscribe. Help this channel grow tremendously, and ascension will occur for me. But if you
Little Jacob.
And little Jacob as well. If you don't, if you want to go above and beyond, let's say the normal Call of Duty and just liking and subscribing, which is free. You don't have to pay anything. But if you do want to help this channel grow in a financial way, the link down below. It's also posted, pinned in the chat, and I almost said anchor.fm, Bobby. We got rid of them bastards because of what they did to you and Scotty.
Yeah,
they were
exactly.
they were profiling.
Racist.
They were profiling, so we had to get rid of Anchor. So we've got Patreon levels. There's tiers to this thing. There's levels to this shit. Our Patreons, the 10-inch club, consists of Queen Ellie of Tottenham Till I Die. You all know Queen Ellie. Leo COYS, 1882. He signed up today. And my good friend Faraz, he is also in the 10-inch club. Official sponsors club consists of James George, J. Co., Mile High Hotspur. That is also Leo COYS and Parker Wallace. Scott M was actually our first Patreon member because I set this up because they were profiling you, Bobby and Scott.
That's Scott.
Anchors Club, the ever elusive disappearing club, Alex Wood, Jadank, and C Cubed. So big ups, everyone. If you've signed up for that, if you've liked this video, if you've subscribed to this channel, I definitely would implore you to go like and subscribe everything that the 3 Spurs boys got to offer. Quality channel. Sunday, I'm looking forward to Kuv and the King. Honestly, you've done what, 1 or 2 of those now?
2, yeah. Last one was a little bit dry because I was completely whacked out still on meds and I didn't have any prep done for the show. But we'll be a lot better in form. When you got a guy like Kuva with you, you could almost talk about paint drawing. He's just so awesome. He can carry, you know what I mean? He's just so wicked. So we'll be doing that Sunday night as well. And
y'all did the Ask Me Anything, didn't you?
No, we don't. That's Ask Me Anything is Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh, I was like, because I was asking you all kinds of wild, wonky questions, and y'all were reading them, and I was laughing. I was laughing so hard because Kuva, he's so smart. Kuva's so smart, and to hear him take himself down to the level of my questions and give like a concise answer that's quality. That's quality.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's awesome like that. That's why I love this because I play off Kuva very well. So
yeah,
what's Cube saying?
Cube says, F you, Bobby K and Scott M. Sonny's going to score big this weekend. Luckily, he is in the U.S. because he's scoring more.
I wonder where, specifically in California? Yeah,
and in Texas. He can't make it. No, he ain't making it cross no town until I find him. I'll tell you that.
Sorry, Cube. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he might be looking good in those Calvin Klein ads, but he's looking like shit on the field. So
which is why this is the week to turn it around, my friend.
That he should be sitting on the bench.
Here you go, Jamie. Jamie's loyal. Says, what Son's done for us, you stick by him. And tomorrow, I mean, you got to start. He's got to start, bro. You don't bench one of your best players. You can't.
Put his ass on the bench.
That's fucked up, Bobby.
You leave him on the team bus. Not even let him come on.
He wasn't even our worst player.
That's how bad he's been.
He wasn't even our worst player, Bobby.
I'm not. You know what? In all seriousness, and I have said this, that I'd like to see Richie come in, and it's not. What did Scott M just say? He doesn't want to have a threesome with me.
He said, "Don't lump me in with Bobby K."
So that's him and me not having a threesome.
Yeah, he said no. Maybe it's still like the one-some and you can watch type of thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I just now that we've brought options in, I'd like to see us start doing what Man City is almost doing, where they rotate their players, not out of form, but more out of necessity because they want to compete on all these different levels and have fresh players and fresh people ready. So for that reason, I would like to see the one player that is almost at the same level. Him and Basuma are the only two I'd like to see come in and start. And
Mm-hmm.
Perisic start. What's Antar saying? Itaroku and the Kang. I was like, me and my sisters.
Coop spells me and
Oh,
my.
oh, okay. I was like, well, we and my sisters.
Hey, I'm pretty sure you and your sisters are all
video I
invited.
might get in trouble making. Yeah. I don't know.
Y'all are all
I'd be
invited.
happy with that.
Let's see. I'll run through some of these, Bobby, but
Yeah.
I don't want to try and cut you off while you're saying. I definitely.
Go. Do your thing.
See Cube. All right, got to bounce. Big up, Cubes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the support. Continued support. It's all love for Jacob, not Bobby K and Scott. Luca 14. I take it most of you people will be up 5:30 in the morning for me, buddy. 5:30 in the morning. What's that? 7:30 for you, Bobby? Yeah.
2 hours. You're 2 hours behind me, right?
I like 7:30, 8, 9. Those are great. 5:30 is fucking brutal.
Yeah.
5:30 is. I mean,
because
people have said
for the 10 o'clock game, which is our 10 o'clock. That's 8 a.m. for you, which is then you're up with the little one, I'm sure.
yeah, he gets up like 7 o'clock, and we usually roll around in bed with him for another hour or so, see what we can get away with. But yeah, it's going to be 5:30. That's insanely early. I do like that it's on Saturday because that means Michael gets to watch it because Michael works on Sundays, and so when we play on Sunday, he has to watch on his phone. Doesn't really get to enjoy it, so glad he gets to.
Screw you,
Glad he gets
boss.
to enjoy it. Michael is the boss. He's a manager. He's big time. Right heart, yep. Oh, okay. He's talking about High Hotspur. Enthard, son will start. He has to. Like Jacob says, you don't bench your best player, even if they are having a bad day or days.
Starting.
He's starting. Real quick, thoughts on Højbjerg
I
to
heard
Madrid?
about this. I heard about this to replace Casemiro.
Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts?
Fuck it. If we get the right money for him, sell him. Get Savage.
How long until the window closes?
Another week and a half. 12 days.
I have a hard time with this. I have a hard time being okay with Højbjerg if he left. Like, since he's come in, you could argue he's been our best midfielder since he's been in Lily White.
Yeah, but look who he's being compared to, Jacob, unfortunately.
But how do you sell your best one and you still got fucking Winks?
Well, your best one is still miles below other players in the Premiership. I'm sorry, that's not much of a loss. I think Basuma and Bentancur will end up being stronger and more solid for us than he was or is.
So let me tell you some stats real quick.
I don't know. Like, his numbers and everything don't lie. For us, he's done well. Like, he's done his job. But if we get the right, if they come in here and offer us 40, 50 million, come on.
That's double what we paid for Basuma. So
let's go in the middle. Hypothetically, they come in and offer 45 million. They throw 45 million on the table, and you can get Savage for 60. Sorry, you don't pop in the extra 15, and you don't consider that a significant upgrade. That is a big upgrade, man. That guy can do wonders for us, man. I always felt like the difference between us going for third and fourth to first and second.
See, I would love Milinkovic-Savic personally. I think he'd be great, but there is someone in the midfield that needs to go. I think I would like to see Winks go and bring him in. And why not keep Højbjerg, because I don't think we can count on Skip. So for me,
yeah, but nobody's going to come in and offer us 40 million for Winks.
That's true. I mean, hey,
if you were going to sit here and say to me, who would you rather sell? The question isn't who would you rather sell, Højbjerg or Winks. Everybody's going to say Winks.
Yeah,
everybody would say that.
If
you turn around,
he's been so good for us. He's a difference maker. He's the garbage man.
I don't mean to play devil's advocate here, but if somebody turned around and offered 200 million for Kane, I would say take it. We could almost rebuild half our team with that.
That is true.
This is the thing now, and I'm starting to appreciate this now too, because I have fallen into this Levy trap, as I'll call it, with the whole being satisfied with what we've had and getting personal attachments and getting this loyalty to players and everything like that, because it shouldn't be. These guys are not loyal to us. Very few players are loyal.
Yeah, they're loyal to the dollar,
and I don't blame them. Jacob, now I drive a bus, you know that. If another rival bus company comes to me tomorrow, offers me 30% more wages, 2 more weeks in holidays, and better benefits and pension, my response is going to be, where do I sign? So why would I fault a player for doing the exact same thing? They've got to look after their livelihood.
No, that's a good point. I mean, it is hard to like discredit a player for choosing the money. I mean,
they don't play well, we dump them.
Exactly. I think the loyalty thing needs to be questioned a little bit, because I think we are too loyal to some of these players. No, we are too loyal to players.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there used to be a point in time where, fucking Scott M. I see. So, good point, Jacob. He is garbage. I said the garbage man, not garbage, buddy.
I'm just glad Scott's feeling okay.
Right Heart Lane says, I want Neves from Wolves. I'll be watching him closely. Neves, Neto, they're fantastic. Moutinho, I don't know if he'll play.
Portuguese national team over there, don't they? When are they going to announce Ronaldo?
Yeah, damn near. I mean, they're pretty good. Bruno Lage doing something good. Big up Scott M. Who in their right mind would buy Winks? It's a great question. Apparently no one, because we can't get money.
Well, if you really kind of wrote the question.
Big up Dan Bruh.
That's scary enough.
Big up Dan Bruh says, this channel will blow up in the Spurs community, matter of time. Big ups. You being here, liking, subscribing to this video, does wonders for that, my friend. You got to help us with that algorithm. The more likes we get, the better the algorithm shows the love. So big ups, Dan Bruh. Appreciate your kind words. Bobby, we've talked about a lot of things, and I've kept it dry for the most part.
Except for the Troy or a baby oil thing.
Except for this. Yeah.
Oh, squirty.
Oh, squirty. I'm reeling it in here. We're over 2 hours now, so I want to wrap this up. I don't want to take too much more of your beautiful Friday from your family, but appreciate you.
I was lying on beds doing jack shit, man. My back the last 2 days has been so jacked up, man. I've been lying on the floor.
Damn, brother, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Streams, man. No, it is what it is. It's getting better, so.
You should do some yoga if you can.
I've got my stretches and everything. There's very limited exercises I can do, so I don't risk any
pulling,
popping or anything right now, right? So that's why I gotta walk around like a. But it's a shame I can't cut the grass. I can't do the yard work. Oh well.
It is what it is. It's gonna have to be what it is, you know.
Just sit inside and play Fortnite and watch all kinds of movies. I did watch the new Maverick yesterday. That was fun. The new Top Gun Maverick.
I was wondering how that turned out. I'm getting a little notification that my connection's bugging out, so it's probably my internet telling me wrap this thing up before we fuck you. So I'm gonna ask you, Bobby.
Okay, quickly. Okay, yes. Thanks for coming, everybody. Okay, have a good day. Bye bye. COYS.
Score predictions and goal scores for Wolves tomorrow.
I've said 3-1. I'll stick with 3-1. I'm gonna give one. This for you. Okay, score predictions for today. This is just for you, Mr. Right. There will be the 3-1. That is the 3 goals for us and 1 to the motherfucking guy from the fucking yellow fucking team with the fucking Wolves, okay? They're not gonna fucking get more fucking goals than that. I tell you, they get 1 fucking goal, that's all they're gonna fucking get, okay? Don't you fucking worry, okay, Bobby? Don't you fucking stress me tomorrow morning. Not gonna fuck up our day. Don't let them yellow motherfuckers fucking up our motherfucking day. 1 fucking goal, that's all they get. Don't worry, we get the fucking 3, okay? We get the fucking 3 goals, we get the 3 goals, we get the 1 from the fucking Kane. We get the guy with the one with the little fucking, the naked boy walking around in his underwear. Sunny. Okay, put your fucking clothes on, go score a goal. Remember your fucking job. You're not an underwear model, motherfucker. Put your fucking clothes on, put on your fucking kit, go score a fucking goal. You fucking drive me fucking crazy, man, this fucking guy. I tell you, last game, I think he's a soul of fucking shit, man. I tell you, so the fucking shit. I tell you, I seen shit run around better than him. I polish a fucking turd, I put it on the field, it's better than him. I tell you, fucking a turd. And the third one, I come from my son, a favorite guy, fucking Eric, fucking Dyer, gonna score with his big fucking head, man. He's got that big fucking white head.
Big ass head is.
Head. Big shiny.
Oh, put that thing on target.
Hey, Bobby, that is just for you. Score predictions straight from the village of Toronto.
Big up Intaj. Chat. I'm gonna tell you mine real quick. I want you to tell me yours. I had some of y'all already. Big ups to you. I want you to predict your goal scores and your score predictions. Final outcome for tomorrow. I'm gonna read the results here. I'm gonna end this poll. I put thoughts on Wolves. We had 35 votes. Big up. So 35 people voted and 30 people liked the video. So there's 5 of you that voted but didn't like the video. So
Why?
that's interesting.
What did Jacob fucking do to you, huh? Why you
What's
don't
up,
give
bro?
fucking Jacob love?
Yeah,
Come
what
here,
did I do,
Jacob.
man?
Come here, I give you a hug, I nestle you in my bosom, make you feel a fucking better.
Thank you.
Oh, see that?
Oh,
see?
that's-
Don't let that t-shirt fool you. They're big and soft underneath you.
I was motorboating that thing. Come on now. Right Heart Lane, 3-1 Tottenham, Kane, Son, and Kulu.
I said
Thank
a
you so
fucking
much
liar.
for-
You're fucking
Hey,
English.
my
You're
brother.
fucking good, man.
Anyway, 35 votes. We have 63% says easy dub, 3% say common L. So one person I think said that we're going to lose. 23% says they can't decide, and 11% say pray Adama does not start. So look at that. I was hoping that wouldn't be the last one, but you know, I'm glad that it got some votes because that's been my theme of the week. Pray that Adama Traore does not start, lest ye heed the words of me. Because you know he's great. He's great. Look at that. I put the results in the chat. You can see it there. Thank you everyone who all voted. Whether you stayed, whether you just dipped, whether you're watching this on replay, I very much appreciate you. My score predictions, goal scorers go as this. I think Kane gets 1 from a pen. I think Sonny gets 2 because he's going to blast it. He's coming alive. He's showing you, I got 2 nipples. Okay? 1 jean jacket.
What?
Yeah, buddy. I'll pull the picture up. Hold on. You're going to make me do it. You don't need to coerce
I'm
me.
not making you do this. I think you actually are enjoying doing this. I'm concerned that God forbid Adama Traore ever do a goddamn underwear ad. How much I'll see that picture on your screen will scare me and probably terrify your wife and child.
I'll probably have to start a whole nother channel just dedicated to that specifically.
Poor child. Mommy,
Right,
why
Harleen
does
says-
he have pictures of a naked black man all over his phone and baby oil?
She's already questioning the Sunny devotion I have. She's already like, because I lightly said, oh, for our anniversary, I should have asked for Hyungmin's Son golden boot framed photo. And she's like, that's fucking weird. Don't ever ask for that on our anniversary. Like, ask for something else on an anniversary. That's like a birthday or Father's Day type of gift.
Yes, for booty on your anniversary, fucking rookie. Fucking 4 years married.
Scott says nobody makes you do it.
Exactly, Scott. Exactly.
Scott, you just made me do that.
No, somebody
Scott,
made him, Scott.
Scott, you made me do
Somebody
that.
made him.
Scott,
Yes,
you made me
yes.
do that, buddy.
Yes, made him.
I
Did
think he's
somebody
gonna.
make you drool every time you put that picture up as well?
That's involuntary, sir. Kind of like a heartbeat or breathing. It's just an involuntarily bodily reaction to seeing. You know, like if you like, what's something
Jake,
sweet that
you're
you
not
enjoy?
listening. You're not listening. You got something. The other side.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
You got a puddle for me.
Oh, yeah. That's why we got the napkins over here. I think Son gets 2, Kane gets 1, and there's going to be a mystery goal, whether it be Dyer, Richie, Kulu, someone, Basuma, possibly, Perisic, maybe. I could see. I see 4-1. We're definitely going to concede. We always concede. Scott M says he just left the Hoodlums. If that's true, Scott, hearts will break. Hearts will break. Will not be the same.
Hoodlums are like the Italian mafia. Haven't you ever seen Godfather? Once you're in, there's no getting out.
Blood in, blood out. We got to come find you. We got to get our taxes, aka the blood, from you. Bobby K, big ups to you. Leo, big ups to you. Mile High Hotspur. Been one hell of a stream. Usually when Michael's here, we only go an hour and a half. I almost went 2.5 just because can't nobody contain me when Michael's not around.
Michael's not here to stop you. That's why.
When the cat's not around, the mice come out to play. Isn't that what they
He's
say?
gonna watch this back and be like, "What the shit, man?"
He's gonna be like, "Bro, you did 2.5 hour stream. What the fuck?" But yeah, we did. I was gonna push this back. He's having some PC issues, but I said, you know what? This is a staple of what we do. The Friday show can't get away from the Friday show, and I'm glad that everyone tuned in. Again, my prediction is 4-1 Tottenham. I expect us to go out there and dominate this game, get exposed in our set piece or in the midfield, maybe give up one because our back line or Sanchez or Dyer, or Davies. Definitely think we'll leak at least one, but we should come out strong. I'm looking for Son and Kane to answer big, answer strong, give us everything that we've been needing from them too. We need it. Again, big thank you. If you were here from the beginning, if you're here on replay, if you're here to the end, whatever time you tuned in, definitely much appreciated. This has been the Friday show that we do here. Bobby K, we always like to do one thing before we leave. I want your final thoughts. And it can be about anything. It doesn't have to be about Tottenham. It could be about Adama, whatever you want.
My final thought. Yesterday, I took the kids last night to Dairy Queen over here. I don't know if you have Dairy Queen in the state. Oh, yeah,
We
you
do.
have Dairy Queen in the States.
DQ, that's what I like
DQ.
about Texas.
And on the menu, Little K was happy because cotton candy was ice cream. Cotton candy blizzard was there. And I'm a bit disappointed because I don't understand why this has to be only a summer treat thing that comes for like 8 to 10 weeks. Why can't we have cotton candy blizzard all year round? So Dairy Queen, I want DQ, cotton candy blizzard all year round for Little K, and come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs. And get it done, DQ. We do have DQ.
Get your shit together, man.
There's a commercial for
Big oil
DQ.
flavor for Jacob.
Adama flavor. Come on now. Sprinkle it on me
That is
down.
like
Sprinkle.
chocolate and oil mixed together.
Ooh, it could be good. It could be good.
Ready.
Jamie says if Sonny had a Spurs tattoo, Jacob could have handled it on photo. No, I could not. I wouldn't be able to handle it on stream either. But he's fully COYS, and we know it. He's going to score 2. I'm calling it. He's the man, the one we all dream of at night, or at least I do. Hyungmin Daddy, Hyungmin Son, Hyungmin Hung. He's the one. We love him so much, and we love you for being here. Again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you to all of our beautiful sponsors. I'm actually going to run that along the bottom when we play this outro. But there it is, patreon.com, United Spurs of America. You can become a patron. There's different levels, different clubs, different tiers. There's levels to this shit, basically. 10-inch club, Queen Ellie, Tottenham Till I Die. Thank you so much. Leo COYS, 1882, signed up today. Thank you. Faraz, Sheikh, my brother, my brethren, my Baijan, if you will. Thank you for also signing up for the 10-inch club. We also got James George, Jake Ho, Mile High Hotspurs, Scott M, and the official sponsors club. And then our anchor club soon to be dissipating. We got C-Cube, Jaw Dank, and Alex Wood. So big ups to all y'all. Thank you for being a part of this. You're helping us grow. You're helping us show so we can be growers and showers. Because at the end of the day, they don't have to be mutually exclusive. Big ups to you. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Up the lads. Come on, you Spurs. And this is where Michael says, and Jacob? And then I say, come on, you Spurs. Go.